300 seconds, whatever 300 seconds is. I gotta make sure I'm sticking to the rules.
We follow the rules here.
Yes.
Try to.
Apologies, viewers, for that slip up. All right. So, what are we seeing for bands here?
Everyone, we're just eager to play a game of Dota here. This says the fastest so far, the fastest draft I've seen. With no limits, securing Jakiro. Here's the
Viper.
Viper. Okay.
These two birds, not surprised to see these heroes out early at all. Jakiro, super popular. I was just watching like a cast of some pro game before this, and Jakiro is the first hero that came out.
Yeah.
10 seconds to pick.
There's
Viper,
no question. The
yeah.
magic damage, the tower push, the ability to control.
Hurry, hurry.
The hero just brings so much, and having a support that's not super squishy has its advantages. Viper,
I'm convinced Viper could be a flex pick.
yeah, super versatile hero. Seeing lots of it in the meta right now. People are going the caustic bath, tanking up the hero, going the Ags. I love the Ag Scepter on him. It gives the hero some mobility that is just like drastically needed.
And I know I was playing around with the idea about just simply using Viper to win the lane, whether even if it's in pause 1, which I don't necessarily expect to see here, but I think it is being trialed by some right now.
We had so much time. The game's starting a little bit late, but even in that case, there's still a bunch of things I forgot to set up.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's we got to give the casters a break here.
Yeah, coffee hasn't hit the bloodstream yet.
Yeah, I'm on cup number 1 here, and
Dawnbreaker. Okay, so what do we know about No Limits? We've played these guys before.
Yep. Yeah, I recognize probably 3 out of the 5, maybe 4 out of the 5. I really think about it.
Mm-hmm. Waste Manager, I think, is their pause one. Big Dad Energy tends to play in the off lane. They tend to run like lineups that are very fast paced. Like it's not uncommon to see a Night Stalker on their team. They got an Enigma on BuyBackStreet Boys. I like that pick. Enigma makes for some really interesting team fights.
A little worried about the silence coming out and just kind of squashing that black hole. It's kind of a 1-for-1 ult, isn't it? You know, unless you've got silencer in the black hole, obviously. But again, Dawnbreaker, another ult that kind of just with that, global ability to kind of jump in when needed.
Shadow Shaman. I'm liking the Marcy pick too. Not a hero that we're seeing lots of, but even with the big nerf to this hero, I mean, taking away that facet of having a mini little ultimate on your jump was really sad for the hero, but I feel like Marcy still is Marcy and has the burst damage, the mobility, the catch that you want in a hero.
Oh yeah, and absolutely scales and does a ton of damage. Yeah, you don't want to get into a fist fight with Marcy.
Exactly that.
Necrophos.
Yeah.
Tanking up on the side of No Limits.
The Necro too, like quite consistently we've been seeing this hero in the mid lane, buys a Radiance, but definitely has some more options, right? My cat's
been
meowing.
With Necro in the mid lane especially. If you're able to just kind of secure those denies, those last hits, you have no issues. You almost don't need tangos if you're really doing it well. Okay, PA has been banned out. Jug's coming out. I'm just kind of trying to predict the pause 1 picks here.
Cool.
My wife's checking on my settings. He's like, your stream's not up. It's okay. It's okay.
I was gonna say PL. I had a feeling we were gonna see the PL come out here. That's a good ban.
Yeah. Shout out to my wife who on Valentine's Day supporting my stream.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I might be rolling the dice here. I said, oh, just get some more rest. It's Saturday. Sleep in.
I did just pull you
casting.
into this like 10 minutes
I'm
ago.
casting a game.
Picking.
There's all the usual suspect pause 1 bans. So what's left?
Dire team are now picking.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good pick. There's some damage. There's some stun.
I mean, both teams have not used up very much of their reserve time. So either they have their plans very, very set out, like they went last night before they went to bed, like laying out their clothes. They laid out their draft,
Hurry.
woke up in the morning, and they're just like, okay, here's the game plan. Here's what we're doing. That or they're just flying by the seat of their pants.
I think it's a bit of both. I think sometimes you just want to get into that first game and start to feel out the opponent and start to get a bit of a rhythm, you know. Forgive me, it's still just the 2 games. We're not into best of 3 at all or anything, right?
Yeah, still best of 2s for the playoffs. Yeah.
Nice. I really enjoy that actually. It's I don't know. It feels a little bit low pressure. Not that this is for fun. There's not a ton of pressure, but
No hype.
sometimes going into a game 3 can be a little bit hairy, especially if your games are going over 60 minutes like they seem to be.
Yeah, you get a 1-1 going and you're like, it's late. I mean, we've had those. We had 2 85-minute back-to-back games last year, and that was just like into game 3. It was
I don't want to use the word. No, I'm not going to say torturous because I mean we're playing a game that we love. This is, but I think my eyes were drying out. Couldn't look at the screen anymore.
yeah, at that point it's definitely like a marathon. It's a test of endurance.
Using up that reserve time. Calculated pick. What's it going to be? Wind. Woo. Well, Lynx, I at a first glance, without thinking too far in depth, I am favoring No Limits based on the draft here.
Okay.
A bit. I just think that there's a lot of tank. There's some global. There's some tried, tested, and true things that just work. The silence, I think, is going to be a big problem for BuyBackStreet boys. I guess we got to talk about hats.
Yes. Oh my God. I always forget.
Hats look good.
Okay. First glance, I'm very impressed on No Limits. The silencer set, unique, shiny, really cool.
Dawnbreaker. Come on. Look at this Dawnbreaker. What is that?
That is massive. I'm averting my eyes from Jakiro. I'm just pretending Big Dad Energy is still getting dressed.
Yeah, something going on there. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to No Limits. There's just like they came a little more well dressed. Early morning, they've got a lot of shine going on. My eyes aren't ready for it yet.
No, they look good.
All right.
So we gotta assume Viper's in the mid lane here.
Yeah.
It's safe to assume that actually. I don't know.
Flynn's mentioning it. Like Pause 1 Viper has been
Another thrilling match.
mentioned in some circles. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna do some introductions here. So on the Radiant team, we've got No Limits. We've got Mace Waste Manager playing the Chaos Knight. Big Dad Energy playing some Jakiro. Vlad on the Ocean is going to give us some Silencer. And Kid Magic on the Necrophos. Oh, they're going to clash right away. Both these teams are not wasting any time.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Here we go.
Shackles come out.
Big stun onto the Shadow Shaman getting low. This might be first blood. He does have the chicken. Chicken form does avert first blood for just a second, but down he goes. Now Waste Manager running for it. Bit of poison on him. I mean, Rex Cow goes down to the hammer. Stun onto Dawn.
Oh my
Goes
goodness.
down, then the Viper, then the Wind. One more hit. Goes down. Like,
Triple kill.
fellas, like, everyone just woke up. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just my age talking, but a lot of excitement in the first early hours of the morning.
Let this meditative reflection on the fleeting and fragile
5 kills before the game truly starts, before runes are on the map. That was unbelievable.
Both teams
It's gonna be a
bringing
fun
the
game.
heat. This is what we've come to know and love. Okay, on Team Dire, we've got Rex Cow playing the Marcy, Ami playing the Enigma, going down to the off lane. Rip BBSB is going to give us the Viper mid. Then we've got Bowfire on the Shadow Shaman and Bill Sif on the Wind. What are we making out of the matchups here as the lanes shake out?
Well, although Viper is typically one to win most lanes that he's in, I think up against Necro could be a bit tough.
Both,
Probably likely to see this be a bit even.
yeah, both heroes kind of have a level of comfort for mid. Bottom lane already have the supports. I take that back. Enigma is the pause 3, I think.
I think he's going to be in tough. Jakiro's Fire Breath is going to be, or Dual Breath rather, is just going to kind of probably control this lane quite a bit. Probably take down the Eidolons.
Yeah, that's one benefit of Jakiro is like the lane secure. The hero provides just a really good stability into the lane.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Yeah, Necro already pushing out this mid lane pretty aggressively and just even taking a couple shots at the tower here already before 2 minutes.
Yeah, opted for boots first into the Viper. Smart. Don't want to get caught by too many of the poison hits. So being able to move out of
Enigma in big
range.
trouble here. He's going to go down.
Yeah, goes down. Didn't see how that happened.
Just kind of getting ground down by Jakiro and you know, choosing to stay anywhere near the creep wave is going to be dangerous. You've got a stun that can come out.
Necro going down in the mid lane, taking just a little bit too many of the poison attacks.
Ooh, missed that. Okay. Viper doing Viper things.
Yeah, Viper, I mean, so did go Caustic Bath, but choosing to go the traditional poison attack early, and I think that's kind of what wins you the lane. Nether Toxin, you can kind of clear out the lane. If it's a matchup that's unfavorable to Viper, I think maybe pushing out the waves works, but if it's something where you can consistently poison attack and dominate the lane that way, I think that's the way to go. We got Hang going in, getting shackled. Decent health pool on him though, so only taking about half HP bar there. Already has the soul ring, so a good amount of health and armor on the hero. Bot lane, we've got Enigma using Eidolons. Pushing the lane. Applying pressure. Oh, I gotta get the last hit denies up. Very important information.
Just pulled that up, actually.
we're on the same wavelength. Hid Magic, taking a lot of poison damage here again. Able to get the Shroud out, but yeah, good amount of health down. Oh, we got death on the Enigma once more. Waste Manager very low, but is able to secure that kill. That's two deaths in the bottom lane.
Oh, I just think Enigma 3 is a tough go. It's
Dawn
a tough road.
gets taken down by the Shackle and Shock. Both teams on the side lanes putting out some good pressure. Waste Manager now in some trouble, but Jakiro able to push back Rex. Looks like Necro, Rip, and Kid Magic contesting for the rune. But Kid Magic's just gonna deny that. Deny that bottle charge.
Yeah, last hit denies pretty consistent or pretty even across the mid lane. Actually, pretty even across all lanes right now.
Waste Manager doing some inventory management there to maximize the tangos. Showing that he's an early morning riser. Not lazy at all with his
I noticed
items.
that on the salve as well. Nice play.
Hmm. Looks like Rip, I mean, both Rip and Kid Magic quite even on the last hits, but I mean, 10 denies. 10 denies on Viper, so.
Action on Enigma here. Ooh, world of trouble going down. Big crit. Now Marcy going into... Gonna need to run away.
Yeah, Chaos Knight kind of a bit of a shock in lane. I mean, stun into a Reality Rift is just going to punish any slight deviation in your positioning, and that hero's just going to knock you down. Top lane, 2 heroes down. Dawn and Shaman both go down. Bilsif
In trouble here.
does have a curse, but it's going to be able to walk under the tower to safety. Oh, going.
Going back.
Getting a couple hits.
Opted for no power shot. Interesting. I don't play the hero a lot. I don't know if I see that on a wind, but I think I understand why.
Yeah, it's this new facet. I haven't tried it myself, but it seems to be quite popular. Bottom lane.
Action in the bottom lane here.
Yeah, they're just gonna back it off. Midnight Pulse went down. You don't want to spend too much time in that.
And again, Viper zoning out Necro, just stacking those poison
Yeah,
charges.
coming back
pushing it
in.
Has to pop. That's it.
Yeah, not respecting the snake with wings. I mean, this hero is one of the scariest early game. Especially once he hits level 6. Like, you just spend a little bit too much time next to the hero and...
Lynx, you don't even have to be next to him. The range on this guy, it's absurd.
Yeah.
I'm spamming this purely for attention.
Some voice lines coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, bottom lane. Enigma going down. I mean, CK, Chaos Bolt, Reality Rift. And Jakiro's already got a level in Ice Path. Just secure some kills.
This is a pretty, like, this lane's been dominated here. It's just, you look at it and go, what, even with both Marcy and Enigma, what kind of damage are you going to be able to put out to try to win this lane? And
Yeah.
against the Jakiro and a Chaos Knight, it's going to be tough.
Marcy went the buddy system facet. Not going for the rebound ability to move your allies.
Yet maxed out rebound, so it's interesting here. I think probably looking for a bit more of the mid-game play here to probably move around the map and gank a little bit.
Yeah, no movements from either team into the other lanes yet, but we're kind of coming to that time where we're going to start to see some rotations, I'm guessing. Silencer make his way mid. Yeah, we got 3 heroes.
Comes a gank on the mid lane here.
Yeah, they want to punish this Viper. Silence goes out, but we've got TPs coming in. And the Reaper Scythe is going to get that kill. Bilsif going in, using the ult, going to take down Big Dad Energy. And going to try to get out here. Lots of damage. Bilsif getting low, but... Oh, that's a big snake.
Ooh.
Oof, Kid Magic getting out just on a sliver of health. Lots committed in the mid lane there. 1-for-1, but it was the mid on the side of BuyBackStreet boys that went down.
Being attacked.
So good rotations by No Limits.
Yeah, they needed that one.
Is under siege.
Oh, we got a smoke on the supports. They might want to make a move here while that's... I don't think they have the damage. There is a DD in the river now, though. I do know it's on the top. Viper going to go for it.
Yeah, Viper sees it.
DD Viper is going to be a scary opponent. Does get it. Out goes
here
the
comes
ult.
brawl.
That's going to be Silencer down. Caustic Bath, but I think they've got enough to take him
Oh
down.
my goodness, that might be... Nope, that won't be enough to take the Dawn down.
Oof. 1-for-1, but... That's Viper going down twice in a row, though, pretty in quick succession. I think they're going to have to walk back to lane. In the bottom lane, Enigma facing off. Black Hole goes out. We do have a TP coming in. Now, Waste Manager trying to finish off the Enigma. Rex Cow with the punches on the Silencer.
Excellent rebound from Marcy here.
Ooh, that's going to be CK down. And the Silencer. They do manage to get the Enigma before they do go down. And now Bilsif going to apply
Whew, look
Focus
at that
Fire.
tower damage. My goodness, those Eidolons.
Yeah, this is what you want to see. A good amount of like
Melting.
tower damage at sort of at this point in the game. Rex Cow going in on the
no time.
Necro. There is a Reaper Scythe. They're going to have to be careful on the rebound here. There it is. Kid Magic. Gonna heal that all back up.
And that will complete the Sacred Relic on Necrophos, so... Just gotta collect that last little bit, and it's Radiance time, so timing's looking really good on these items.
Yeah, what do we got for items? Buttons? There we go. Okay, Spilsif, probably gonna go a Maelstrom.
Dire's middle tower is being
We got the armlet completed on Waste Manager. And just kind of general beginning items. Lots of mana boots. Good on the sports. Waste Manager catching out Enigma.
Oh,
Hammy
wow.
going
There it
down,
is.
but out comes the snake.
Here comes Dawnbreaker.
Oof, right on top of the Shaman. Hammer. Chicken form, but not going to be able to get out. Viper now coming in. Blasting Jakiro. Picks up a kill.
being attacked.
Looking for more. Hang. Getting slowed by the
Viper's gonna
Viper.
commit to this. He knows those stacks are enough.
Rex
That
Cow's
should
going
be
in to
enough.
finish with the jump. We 15-12.
Wow.
Both
What
teams
a game.
shedding the blood.
I'm spamming this purely for attention.
Yeah, both mid, kind of same. 5 kills, couple deaths, very even. But Chaos Knight well on the way for some excellent timings and some really good farm here.
We do have a Blink Dagger on the Enigma. 10 minutes to the... Or sorry, 10 minutes. 10 seconds to the cooldown. But his showing, though, right? This is not going to be a Blink reveal if no limits. I take it back. There it is. Blink into Black Hole.
Wow.
Surprising, followed up by the jump, and what a beautiful execution. Big Dan Energy now afraid, just saw both of his buddies go down. And that's going to be 3. Well
Three and a
executed.
tower. Wow.
I mean, that's the kind of plays that you see on the practice field.
Yeah, and I think it's just a matter of, Black Hole should always be on cooldown. I just, you got to make the play when you've got it, and they were in position to do so and did it really, really well. It was a great play.
Yeah, you are singing my words. An ultimate that doesn't go on cooldown is not an ultimate at all. I want to see Wraith King die on repeat when Wraith King has an ultimate up. Wraith King is just walking around with an ultimate that never gets used. Things missing.
Yeah, you're not doing it right.
Speaking of which, Dawnbreaker does have the Soul Ring ready to Solar Guardian on any action on the map. We'd like to see. Silence is up as well. Let's see if No Limits is gonna make a return play.
Yeah, right now just slowing down the pace and opting to finish off these items really, really close on the Radiance here. You know, Chaos Knight farming really well, but looking at the bot lane, might be looking to make something happen here.
Yep.
Marcy's TPing in.
Cal smoked up, has the ultimate.
No vision for either team here, so not sure if they know.
Immediate TP
Okay.
out.
Here we go.
Knows the danger. Oh, it's not going to be enough though. It's good instinct, but that's just too much damage coming out of Viper.
And the full assault coming in from the BuyBackStreet boys here. They are chasing and
3 on the Necro.
wow.
Goes down.
Chaos Knight in a world of trouble here.
That's 3 down again on No Limits. The BuyBackStreet boys showing a good level of like team coordination.
And the Scepter coming out on the Viper here at 16 minutes. That is going to be a lot to deal with.
Yeah. Definitely making use of the pressure of their lineup. Not letting Necro get that Radiance.
That hurts. Yeah, that's very, very, very frustrating when you're so close. And now you look, we got a 3-level difference between Viper and Necro. That's going to be tough to come back. Doable for sure, but
Yeah, itemization on Necro is like, if you can get that Radiance uninterrupted, feels so good. But it can even just be in a split moment where a couple of kills on you and suddenly you're behind, still already committed to the Radiance, but it's going to start to feel bad into the mid game. Having even just a Radiance but no base HP into a team that's already kind of popping off, it's not going to feel good.
yeah, there's a massive difference between 12 and a half, 13, 14 minutes and 17 or 18. It's a world of difference.
Yeah. BuyBackStreet boys doing well to apply that pressure. Got a Blade Mail.
Blade mail now on the dot. Oh, hey, there we go.
We're on it. We're synced up. Yeah.
I love that about the co-cast. You never really know where your co-caster's looking, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess you see your own screen, right? Yeah.
yeah, I'm just kind of moving around and trying to look at everything.
We do have a smoke out on No Limits. They want to make a play. Radiance is completed. They do have silence up. They do scan out. They do know that they're there. They're warming up to this.
Enigma's not with them at the moment. Black Hole is up, so
Yeah, I don't think No Limits knows exactly how many are up there. They're aware of them. They want to defend this tower. But BuyBackStreet boys are posturing for this tier 1. They do see the Enigma in the bottom lane, so they know he's not there. But they're just chilling. They're going back to mid. TP out on the Viper. Looks like the rest of the team is kind of converging on them. They still want to be ready for a fight. So we're going to have an Orchid on Waste Manager. Enigma rushing the BKB after the blink. Does not want to get interrupted on the black hole. Blink Dagger,
We'll say, really
Shaman.
good vision, good wording by BuyBackStreet boys here. Just kind of taking note of where some of these wards are getting placed, and I think they're doing a really good job with
Dire's
this.
middle tower taking damage.
Yep, they did see the smoke here. We got wards on both teams here. I think the smoke was seen. Kind of grouped up here. Oh, we got...
Windranger on Dawnbreaker here. The Blade Mail comes out, taking damage.
That's why you buy the Blade Mail for this hero. Bilsif getting punished for that jump.
Yep.
Out goes the ult
Marcy
on
might want to
Rex. Wants
reconsider
to get
this
the...
decision.
Doing a bit of
And the
pull,
black
but...
hole.
Beautiful black hole sounds comes out to cancel the black hole, and down he goes. Now the BuyBackStreet boys are just gonna have to run. Good attempt to kind of pull them into that black hole, but the silence was ready for it. Ooh, blink out right at the last second. Bullfire nearly catching his death there.
You got to imagine they're saying, okay, if you're going to black hole, silencer has to be in it, or if you're just going to be frustrated for the entire game. It's just one for one, you know. Save global for black hole. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, it's the classic matchup. Enigma, Silencer, it becomes a battle of who just holds out their ult the longest.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah.
You almost just like want to see both heroes canceling out each other's ult, the deterrent. Like even like I get the Black King bar, but you hit Black King bar and go into ult, the silence is still going to silence you. So you have to wait for this global silence to go off before you even think about black holing.
Very efficient farming though from the Enigma. Actually at the top of the pile right now for last hits.
Yeah, impressive.
Very impressive.
Using those Eidolons.
I'm impressed by the things I do not do well. I don't think I would be able to pull this off or even close to it. So
That's your net worths here. We do have CK at the top, but closely trailed on by Viper. Oof. Quick blink out here. They're going to go on to Waste Manager. Out goes the ult. And getting caught up here, Shaman getting the hold onto Waste Manager. He's in a bit of trouble here. Silence goes out. Dawnbreaker ult coming in. Rex getting punched down, Reaper Scythe, but Viper Strike onto the Dawnbreaker. Dawn will go down. Necro jumping in, trying to do some residual damage. Viper diving in, and no limits. Pulling in the Necro. Few hits on him. He's near dead on the Viper. Shaman trying to help his friend out. Able to take down CK, but dies shortly after. Bill Sif also.
Team wipe, no limits. Well done.
Both teams committing hard to that fight, but ultimately, no limits coming out on top. Give me a fight recap. There we go. Yeah, I mean, much more damage done on the side of no limits. Necrophos doing what Necrophos does. A hero stays in the fight. The longer that hero stays in the fight, the damage number just racks up.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
A lot of gold going onto the side of no limits. 22 to 21, only a 1k lead
Who's
now.
coming back?
It is
They aren't ready to let this tower go. Maybe just be looking to deny this tower and move on, but they might not be done fighting yet. See, Black Hole is up, so no limits kind of smart to back off here and maybe reset a bit.
BuyBackStreet boys are grouped up in the river, moving together. They do have a black
They're
hole
looking for
up.
that silencer.
Ultimates are up. But I mean, no limits, just kind of farming it out in their triangle. Don't think the Dire has vision much on them at the moment. What's the next big items that we're looking for? BKB on Rex. The Marcy is going to be interesting. Being able to get out that ultimate uninterrupted. We do have no limits. Smoked up. They're walking up this high ground into two heroes. Silence goes out. Rex backing off here. Ultimate's committed. Stun goes out. Bilsif to save the...
Oh,
Out comes the ultimate. Shadow Shaman has the ward down. I'm going to do some damage with it. Out goes the black hole on two heroes next to that ward. That's going to be a lot of damage going down. The heals are there for Necro, but it's not enough. On the ocean, just hiding amongst his dead teammates, running for his life. Hammy gonna blink in to finish him off. And now we see a team white on the side of No Limits. This is back and forth. Oh, that was, I guess, Silencer's Curse. Finishing off the Enigma there.
what a match. What a match. Just back and forth here.
Yeah.
Team wipes from each side.
Big black hole. I think that was like the turning point of that fight. It was a good start for No Limits. They seemed like they, despite going up into darkness, into a Viper,
Spamming this purely for attention.
looked pretty good at first for them, but
My work here is done.
Cole coming through.
Yeah. Wind Ranger's scaling up really, really well here, looking to pick up an Eagle Song and finish off a Disperser. It's probably not going to be too long. Already at level 18. Becoming a bit of a force to be reckoned with here.
We do have Agnum Scepter on Dawnbreaker. It's going to make that healing much more effective. I mean, we've felt that. We've played into a Dawnbreaker Agnums, and it's tough. It makes every move that you do on the map, like, you have to reconsider it, because anywhere on the map there's going to be this big AoE stun heal, which makes ganks really tricky. Makes team fights really tricky.
I think it makes Black Hole even that much harder to hit, right?
Yeah, they definitely do have the good tools against the black hole. We don't have a pause. Quick little break. Getting a second coffee. No, lag.
Ah, coffee's a lot more fun than lag.
Rex getting some coffee. That start was
That start
crazy.
was crazy.
I mean, I think the start is just moving into the mid game here. Like, both teams fighting it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that start set the tone for the entire match, and it hasn't slowed down since. I mean,
If any of these
What are we looking
players, if any of these players were like a little bit sleepy before the match, I can tell you they're awake now.
you look at the score here, 25-26 at 27 minutes. That's basically 2 kills per minute.
Yeah.
That's a caster's delight.
Mhm. Okay. In terms of lineup, like how is your expectation shaking out?
It's pretty even here. This could go both ways. I couldn't tell you. I think if I were to predict a win probability line on the graph, it's right down the middle right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna come down to execution and just who wins these team fights basically.
Mm-hmm. We've got some objectives up. We're gonna see potentially a Roche fight soon. Torm is still anybody's game. The Dire team is close to the Torm right now. They do have this moment of repose, so they might gather their thoughts, grab the Tormentor. Doing some chat about Valentine's Day plans. It's thinking about Valentine's right now. There's no love on this battlefield. No, maybe there is. Oh, some breakups, broken hearts.
Yeah, it's a polarizing subject sometimes.
Yeah. No. Okay. Bill Sif coming back. Leg issues hopefully resolved. Let's have a BKB. In terms of late game, which team are you favoring?
Late game, if I'd have to go the way of no limits. I think, yeah, I think Chaos Knight, Necro are going to scale up into that late game just a little bit better. But as I say that, I look at how Windrange is doing. I think Viper scales better than he used to.
Mhm.
But I'd probably lean towards no limits based on the draft and just kind of what I'm seeing right now.
I think he's going to go for Eye of Scotty. So definitely looking at the late game. Rip is. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the Silencer. The Silencer is this hero that can pivot very nicely into the late game. I'm a little bit worried for no limits late game if Silencer, I mean, did go boots, mana boots. I personally like to be a greedy Silencer and go treads to kind of ready to pivot into that late game right clicker that the hero can be. I mean, I think you're right. BuyBackStreet boys do have some heroes that are like Marcy. Definitely like can't underestimate Marcy's ability to 100 to 0 a hero, even in the late game. Good positioning on the hero and taking out a support quickly in a team fight could be massive.
I'm trying to get past, I understand, the support position that Marcy's in right now, but looking at the items, I just go, God, got to finish this BKB and start moving on to the next thing here. But understandable for support.
Yeah,
We got to
Martin.
get this game started. The banter is out of control right now.
Oh, something about knees. I missed a bit of the chat, so I'm a bit getting things out of context.
Everybody's claiming to be old. Well, join the club.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone's old, then nobody's old, right?
That's right. It is interesting, though. I think that at least the Dota demographic I'm in has we've been playing almost 10 years. What did you celebrate the other day, Lynx? You've been playing for longer than any of us, more than likely.
20 years. This is my
20 years.
20th year of Dota. 2026, I started working at an internet cafe, and the patrons were like, Dota? Dota? I'm like, what is this game called Dota?
It's amazing. Yeah, it was 2013 for me. So yeah.
Like, it was a different game back then. Skills were like one-dimensional. Windranger didn't exist. Dawnbreaker didn't exist. Necro was around. Necro just had Heartstopper Aura, didn't have Ghost Shroud. What Necro had back then. Did have Death Pulse. Reaper Scythe was always kind of Reaper Scythe.
We're back. Here we go.
Okay.
Everybody's had some time to think about their next moves here.
Yeah. Has Dyer thought about the Torm? This is my question. They are missing probably one hero for it. And you Marcy with the ultimate could probably do quite a bit of damage to it.
Yeah, and I think what the Eidolons would help reduce that damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fire's thinking about it. Okay, we got some drawing. Vlad directing his team into the top lane. They are going to pick up an invis on Kid Magic. Walk themselves. Nope. Gonna go the long way around, but Dire did get themselves together. They are going to get this Tormentor.
Here it is. There's the Eidolons. There's... Ooh,
Oh!
Oh, that was close on the Shaman.
Did have the chicken form. Chicken form would keep them safe for, what is it, 1.5 seconds?
Under siege.
Part of me just wants to play Shaman and then just buy the... He does have the shard. You want the shard. Did you just get the shard? He just got the shard. I don't know if the shard is like the worst shard or the best shard in the game. It seems like very circumstantial. Like sometimes it works and sometimes it's just like, well, congratulations, you turned into a chicken. You turned into more chickens.
It's fun either way.
Yeah, yeah. I loved it. I love the game concept of it. All
Gonna
right.
get some tower push coming out from Wind here, and looks like Limitz is gonna react to this.
Yeah, Kid Magic stepping up first. Does not want to see his tier 2 bottom tower get touched.
Radiant's bottom
BKB complete on Rex Cow.
Excellent wording.
Here we
from,
go. Out goes Enigma, showing early. Does have the black hole. Gonna go out onto 3 heroes. Silence cancels it immediately. And out goes 2 dead on the side of BuyBackStreet boys. BKBs are out. Viper and Rex Cow fighting for their life here. Ultimate goes out on Rex, but he had BKB up. Rip managed to take down the Necrophos. And Viper now going down. Bullfire still in the back, trying to get Big Dad energy, but it's not quite have the damage to finish him off. That'll be 4 down on the side of BuyBackStreet boys.
Whoa, princess.
Pretty quick fight. Yeah, positioning there, I think, on the BuyBackStreet boys was a bit iffy. We have the Enigma out there out front at the start.
illusion.
Not sure if that's how you want to start your fights with that draft.
No, I think Enigma needed to be a little more patient on that, sit back and really calculate where and when to hit that black hole, and he might have bought a little bit more time.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta wait for the silence to come out. There's just no question about it. Unless the
But now
silencer is
you've got
dead.
the Dawnbreaker factor as well. That's just going to make it so hard to execute. I think Dawnbreaker is in line for MVP right now. We haven't talked a ton about just how dominating, I don't know how to say this person's name, Dawnbreaker's playing in this game.
Yeah, Aang? I'm guessing Aang.
Aang?
Yeah.
Okay, Aang.
I
Yeah,
hope.
there we go. There's a lot of letters, I just didn't want to get it wrong.
We ban this hero. If I see a Dawnbreaker player on the other team, that hero is on near the top of my ban list. Extremely irritating to play against.
All right. We got the Scepter out on Yami. He's continuing to farm and waiting for that cooldown to reset on Black Hole.
I think the BKB on the Necro is going to be very important and very huge for them. Just to mitigate the Viper damage. It's going to be big. Waste Manager now going to be working towards a Heart of Tarask. I think CK scales decently well as long as the illusions can survive. Yeah, BuyBackStreet boys, I mean, if all the illusions get caught in Black Hole and die, I don't think CK's impact is going to be very high, but the Heart is definitely going to help that.
Yep, a ways off. It's going to take a while to get that item finished up, so... Wondering if No Limits is going to look to slow down the pace here and just opt to farm and pick their spots.
They've smoked up. Looking for something here. Big Dead Energy is going to spot out the
Find it.
Enigma. Ice Path goes out, does not connect though. BKB coming out. He's going to TP. Their Enigma is choosing to leave, and so is Marcy. That's a disengage.
Nice call. Quick call to get themselves out of trouble there.
Yeah, yeah. Nice cool head. You get jumped. You have to make a quick decision. Nice cool head. BKB TP out.
Black holes up. Smoked up. Grouped up. Looking for something.
I mean, 2 BKBs were used, but maybe No Limits is not expecting this. Out goes the Shaman. We're going to have ultimates coming out. Silenced instantly. Enigma getting jumped on in the Macropyre. Kid Magic going to go down. CK now whacking down the Windrunner.
Woo.
Rip Rex Cow.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Rex Cow. Oh no, that was maybe
Probably just a bit of a misplay there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I mean, sometimes I mess up Marcy's jump and end up going the wrong direction. It's happened to me more than once. Not sure if that was the case there, but right into a CK with a big hammer, ready to knock him out.
Well, again, we've been kind of calling out the dangers of and the importance around Black Hole, and just with 2 huge tools to stop it, it is so difficult to execute a big Black Hole here with the Dawnbreaker and the Silencer.
It's definitely tough. If both of those heroes aren't in it and they haven't used their ults, like, that Black Hole is just not going to happen. I think this is why many teams hesitate on this hero. It's like the circumstances, the situations have to be just right. When they are just right, a beautiful Black Hole can just, like, make a team fight. But
oh yeah, there's follow-up for days if you could hit it. I mean, even just the Viper following up is going to do a ton, let alone Wind and Marcy and Shaman, or Big Snake in there. Dispersers finished on what is this, Bilsieve? What is that?
Disperser on Bilsiv?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going for Blink Dagger next. Wants the bit of that mobility. Be able to choose the spot in the fight.
Every coin helps.
Usually we see a Agnum Scepter on Wind, but I mean, a bit of dust counters it kind of easily. Choosing to go Blink instead.
I like that. I think that's a great call.
Gonna have a bit of connection here, Rip. Facing down, asserting themselves in the top lane. Both teams a little bit posturing, but No Limits is gonna not test their limits here. Gonna be a refresher being built on Ami. If the first Black Hole doesn't succeed, you're gonna have a second chance. Maybe that's exactly what they need.
I actually, yeah, I can't disagree with that thought process.
Mm-hmm.
But also, got to understand you're going to be target number 1 basically every single time. So.
Mm-hmm. And no pressure, Ami, but you've got the Lord of Black Holes himself watching. Lanky, I know you're there.
A Lanky, one and only. Oh wow, what a nice blink out of that. That was.
We've seen this is the third one we've seen of these blinks. chaos or the reality rift getting interrupted by a nice blink. Quick reactions. People talking like they're old, but they're playing like they're in high school.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Yeah. Yeah, those are some mighty fine reaction speeds there. I want to see another big fight.
Yeah.
Don't think we're too far off here.
Just a 2k difference at this point in the game is very minute.
No Limits, looking at that top tower, looking to do a bit of damage. Both teams sort of getting ready for something here.
Yeah, No Limits want to do something on the map. I mean, surely one of the teams is thinking about Roche. I mean, Radiant has it warded up. They're ready. They have this in mind.
Yeah, I haven't seen Roche even attempted yet in this match.
I do like the speed of which BuyBackStreet boys can take Roche between the Windrun, sorry, the Focus Fire and the Marcy, the Viper. I think that's a quick Roche.
No Limits pinging out the Tormentor here.
Yeah. That'll be their second one? No, BuyBackStreet boys got the first one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking to even that up.
Who needs their shard? Does anybody need their
But now
shard?
they have just revealed that there was vision there the whole time, so
Oh, they're
they know
aware.
exactly where they are and exactly what they're doing, but they'll have more than enough time to take this thing down.
They all already have their shards, so this is just going to be a bit of golden XP.
A little bit of defense, I guess. Just don't let the others get it.
Yeah, still good value. I mean, 455 gold for everyone. Times that
Yeah,
by
not bad.
5. Am I going to do some math this early in the morning?
Nah.
Nah. No thanks. Right, Rex Cow now going for the Agnum Scepter. Yeah,
And Waste Manager completed that Heart of Tarask. Definitely going to provide that much more tankability in these fights.
here's what I'm thinking with this Marcy Agnum Scepter. You jump the silencer, and if you get your fists off fast enough, silences the silencer,
Bottom tower
able to take him down before he gets the silence out.
Here comes the smoke from BuyBackStreet, picking up the double damage and looping around the river here. Don't know if No Limits knows this yet, but I think we're about to have a showdown.
This is going to be a fight. Enigma in the
Here it
back
comes.
line,
My
but the rest of
goodness.
them are going to do the flank. Do they
Flank is
know?
happening.
Onto the
don't know.
Necro. Out goes the ultimates. Dawnbreaker coming in. No magic. In some trouble. Big black hole onto
Big
the
black
black hole. That's catching 4 of them. That's the black hole we wanted to see. Silence finally comes out, but black hole already did the damage.
Oh wow! What a defense!
Very well executed by the BuyBackStreet boys. That's what we wanted to see.
top tower is under siege.
Wow, they turned that aggression from No Limits on its head and just completely countered that smoke gank. Wow.
Yeah, amazing flank. It looked like it caught them off guard. BKB's used. Yeah, I mean, I didn't catch where the silencer was when that fight got off, but whatever it was, got caught early, and the black hole was able to do what it needed to do. And
It was almost a full duration black hole, maybe a second before it was stopped, but it definitely did what it needed to do.
Radiant's bottom tower
We'll
is
take a 5-for-1 any day.
yeah,
And now just how much real estate can the BuyBackStreet boys pick up here with those heroes off the map here?
there we go. There's the Roche. Bilsif gonna get it started. Who's this going on? I'm guessing this is going on Bilsif.
Yep. That'd be my guess. Yep.
Sean's petition to continue living peacefully.
And we've got a refresher orb complete on Enigma. We're gonna see some more black holes. Vlad's gonna have to think about canceling that black hole. Staying safe. Being patient. Waiting for the right time for that silence.
Dawnbreaker looking to build an Assault Cuirass. Very good call.
Another great blink out from that Chaos Knight. He's getting Waste Manager's getting sick of this. This blade wants blood. Speaking of blood, bottom, Jakiro getting caught. First strike going out on Necro, but gonna be able to walk it off onto their high ground. They do have the Aegis. They are likely gonna want to make an attempt here. Maybe just take down the mid tower.
I think they are going to go full throttle here for the next, as long as they possibly can. Might throw a little caution to the wind and just throw everything they got at this. We've certainly got the range to pick apart these towers.
Black
There's a
hole
black
going out
hole.
right away. Does have the refresher
And
though. Gonna
followed
do
it
a
up with the
second one. Gets the Necro down. Fight's going out, but cancel on the Dawnbreaker ult. Viper doing the damage in the back. Dawnbreaker fighting for their life. Marcy's gonna go down. Waste Manager's gonna go down. On the ocean now, going invis. Teammates are dead. I think BuyBackStreet boys are just gonna take it here.
Oh my goodness.
At least the bottom racks.
It's kind of what we said, throwing caution to the wind and just using that Aegis and the double black hole to throw down.
Yep, I mean, it worked. Like, first black hole is a bait. Silence goes out, and then just a quick BKB refresher. I mean, it only caught the Necro, but that's all you needed, right?
Really, really well played there.
That's going to be a Rax for them. Chipping away. Dota has become this hero of, like, a series of objectives that have to be taken, and BuyBackStreet boys, they took a big objective there.
They're going to get another tower handily here. Gotti on the Viper. 2 minutes still on Aegis. There's, they are not done yet. Not by a long shot.
Looks like Refresher Orb on the Silencer. He wants to fight fire with fire.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they're even. If you look at how many black holes kind of executed and hit, and how many have been interrupted, I'd say it's pretty even right now. Mirroring the score of the game, but towers after that last wipe going, heavily in the favor of BuyBackStreet boys.
Looks like they're going to continue. They still have the Aegis for another minute, 20 seconds. They're going to attempt the high ground here on the top.
Yeah, why not?
CK
Oh,
jumps
great
in,
blink.
going straight in, executes the Enigma. There's going to be no black holes for this fight.
Wow.
Well played. And they're going to still attempt this high ground. Reaper Scythe goes
Aegis will go
out.
down.
And Dawnbreaker all going down. Rex Cow in the middle, getting beaten down. Billsliff comes back after the Aegis. Necro is still alive. The damage is coming out, and they do have the ward up, but Viper getting beaten down by the CK. Woof. Waste Manager, you did some work there. I saw it. Woof.
Yeah, and the gold to prove it. Looking at probably buying an MKB outright here.
Yeah. Look at that damage by the CK. Starting off the fight with a quick execution on the Enigma, that put the No Limits team in a good situation there. And then just followed up on a few heroes with the Reality Rift. I mean, you see the power of this hero even in the late game. Not to be underestimated.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
And you're starting to see this lack of illusion clearing. If you don't have a good black hole, CK, Heart of Trask complete, these illusions are no joke. They're doing 100% damage that the hero is doing. If you don't have a way to clear out those illusions, this hero is going to be very punishing. Looking to do maybe another jump here. Onto the Enigma, quick blink out, he's going to save him. Oof.
Oof.
But double black hole is still up. BuyBackStreet boys. Ooh, in goes the blink. Waste Manager catching Rex Cow.
Wow.
It's instant. Like, this hero will just 100 to 0 you. Very, very quickly. Hyper Strike, just to clear out some creeps.
Relatively short cooldown, almost negligible, so you can spam that out as much as you like.
I mean, the side of no limits, other than CK blinking in, which he's doing right now, onto the silencer. So that was the shaman. Black hole does come out though. Second black hole coming out again, but the Dawnbreaker was just a little too soon. The Dawnbreaker all canceled it. Waste Manager getting low, going down. Huge macro pyre, doing a lot of damage. Viper fighting it out, but the Reaper Sight's going to take him down. It's enough to take Necro down. 3 for 3. Woof.
Oh my goodness, just that split second timing on that second black hole needed just to wait for Dawn to kind of land and then hit it.
Yeah.
Would have changed the course of that fight quite a bit, but
Yeah, it's
still managed to keep it
literally
pretty even.
literally like a hairline of timing decision there, right? Like, you know the silence is coming out, you know the Dawnbreaker ult's coming out, but you're getting jumped on. Like, you don't know how long you're going to survive. The instinct there is just to get it out as quickly as you can, and fortunately the timing didn't work out for the black hole, for the BuyBackStreet boys there. So even fight. Less than one gold K difference, but certainly the side of no limits base missing some pieces.
I think we need to look at the buyback status here. Currently, we've got Wind Ranger, Chaos Knight both with buyback, and the Jakiro. Everyone else not quite there.
Yeah.
But we're
Necro,
at that phase of the
Dawn.
game.
Dawn's almost got their buyback back.
Yeah,
Buyback back. But not on the BuyBackStreet boys.
I got the buyback back on the BuyBackStreet boys. Oof,
It's good.
like that.
It's good. Okay. They're gonna back off. BuyBackStreet boys, they're gonna back off. The defense was good. Don't need to rush it. Wait for their Viper to come back up. Wait for their black holes to come back up. We can take a breather.
Yeah, I think they're going to take a breather and get some of these heroes up to level 30. You're going to probably see this wand get sold here and really just finish off 6 slotting on Bilsev. Force to be reckoned with right now. Really done a great job, Pause 1 here.
Props to Big Dad Energy on the macro pyre there in that mid fight there.
It was big.
Going for the Agnum Scepter now to beef up. How does the magic community work again? Is that at the level 25? No, it's the Agnums, right? Something makes macro pyre go through. Yeah, it's pure damage.
Pure damage with the scepter, yeah.
Hold on though, doesn't magic immunity? No, I'm not thinking old BKB stops pure damage. Does BKB stop pure damage? I don't remember.
No. No, I don't think it does. Double damage on Waste Manager here. Sold his Orchid, opted for the MKB. I don't know, do you sell the Orchid or do you sell the Armlet? Yeah.
I think
Preference, I suppose.
I think at some point the armlet is just not worth the value of the slot.
That's kind of what I thought. I would have probably, opted to sell the armlet and turn that orchid into a bloodthorn. But hey, see how it works out.
If he just wants the tankiness, like unholy strength, 25 extra strength, 35 damage. You're not really concerned about your health anymore once you have the heart.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's only a
I think having an extra silence is always good.
yeah. Certainly into a team that has shackles, that has black hole.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Turning it
Alright,
into a
both teams-
bloodthorn. Bloodthorn would do a
Yeah.
lot of damage, right, with the illusions.
He's already, just toasting people with damage. I don't know how much faster we need that to happen, but
Yeah. So Roshan,
oof,
but they
Roshan
are
put the
aware. I
smack
think
on that.
both teams are aware of the gravity of this fight. Black hole goes
Black hole-
out, silence goes out. Enigma in trouble now, gets the refresher off, but goes down before the next black hole comes out. Viper getting surrounded by many heroes, going down. Bilsif BKBing and having to run out, but his teammates, two of them already down.
Radiant's middle tower is being
Rough showdown at Roshan. Really, probably needing to get a pick before even thinking about going into that pit. Now,
Yeah.
gonna be pretty easy, I think, here for No Limits just to secure the Aegis.
Yeah, a bit of a rough move there on the side of BuyBackStreet Boys. That is going to give No Limits the Aegis. We'll see if they'll be able to take out some of BuyBackStreet Boys' base in return now. 54 minutes into the game, we're going to have tier 5 items pretty
My
soon.
goodness.
We have to get the soundboard ready.
I'm ready.
I mean, you are the soundboard. You are the soundboard.
I could just say it, yeah.
tower is being attacked.
Yes, I have my own voice line on a
Dire's
soundboard.
structures are fortified. Radiant's top
All right, Bilsif applying the reverse pressure, knows the enemy team is trying to push here, so gonna take what they
Interesting, I
can.
love this.
This
Wow.
this is strategy, right? This is strategy right here. You don't like to be on the receiving
Wow.
end of it, but this is how you outsmart your opponents. Oh, No Limits
Down
now
two-
split.
Down 2 heroes and up against an Aegis, and you're still gonna go in and force that TP back.
Black hole. Here's the
Black
trade-off,
hole.
though. You've moved 2 heroes. Silence does go out to interrupt that black hole. Out comes the Dawnbreaker. Oh, Macropyre, huge damage going down. Waste Manager in there, half health. Down goes the Shadow Shaman. Bilsif still fighting, but the Aegis is still on Waste Manager. This is going to be a fight in the favor of No Limits.
Wow.
Snake doing the damage, but ultimately 4 heroes down, 5 heroes down. It's a good move to try to get them to move, but I mean, Dawnbreaker could just re-engage in the fight there with the ultimate. Yeah, still having the Aegis.
Yeah, not sure they were fully ready for that black hole. Creeps are pushing in here. Gonna actually do some power damage to the tier 4. That tower is going down. Wow. No Limits. Got to get back here and
The unsung hero, the creeps,
yeah.
doing what they
Count
do
them out.
best. Still anybody's game. We have now BuyBackStreet Boys base has felt the enemy team on it. 1 rack down.
Coin helps.
No Limits though. It did lose another rack as well. At least 1 building of top lane. Touchy. It's getting touchy. Getting to
Yeah,
that
we're getting
point.
into the final throws here.
1 wrong move. At
Yeah,
some
both
point,
sides. The ability to get a pick off is just huge right now.
At some point, Bill Sif got an Agnum Scepter and bought it outright, and I did not notice.
Yeah,
Getting
the
the
amount of
farm.
gold this guy's secured in this game is unbelievable.
Top of the net worth.
But no buyback. Buyback won't have buyback for 6 minutes, so
It's the name of the game. It's the name of the team, and it's the name of the game at this point. Buybacks are going to be very, very crucial.
wondering what No Limits is thinking with about a minute left on the Aegis. Are they going to look for it? Oh, wow. Thought he was going to jump on Enigma there, but might have just been out of range.
1 minute left on the Aegis.
Yeah.
Likely just going to wait it out. Making a move here at this point. You don't have a lot of vision on the map. Don't really know where the enemy team is moving. Whether they're grouped up, smoked. Any sort of jump could be make or break. We do have smoke coming out. Bit of drawing happening. There was vision there. I'm not sure if it caught the smoke or not. Rex Cow jumping in onto the Dawnbreaker. This is the hero that you want to jump. Gonna go low.
Oh,
EK out though, coming in.
disengaged right on time.
Yeah,
Heads up.
yeah.
Wow.
A little bit too tanky to take down the Dawnbreaker, but good thought. Kind of the jump that you wanted. If it was successful, it would have been huge.
Whoa,
This is quite interesting seeing just the movement around the map, using the gate here to maybe just force some rotations to other sides of the map, but that lane's going to push out pretty well on its own.
Part of Tarask coming out on Enigma wants to be able to survive, right? That's what we've been seeing. Enigma has the 2 black holes, but that ability to just be able to survive getting jumped on is kind of what they need to be able to succeed in that combination. Silencer does have two silences. I mean, seems like the black hole is the make or break.
It's tough. It's going to be so tough.
Waste, Bill Sif does have the wind ridden. The escape.
Whoa!
Amazing. This is how you want to use this item. Beautiful. Windraker onto the cliff.
Incredible.
Perfect.
That was very, very, very heads up play.
Yeah.
Kid magic.
Showing some magic right there.
Oh, princess. Care for a gank.
I mean, it's a lot of gold, right? Going Yules to Windwaker is a lot of gold, but showing just how powerful the mechanic of simply moving over some trees and some cliff is.
Lynx, I'm about a minute and 16 seconds late.
Tier 5 items! Tier 5 items! Tier 5 items!
Nice. Yeah.
Your tier 5 items.
We do. What do we got? We got Stygian Desolator on Viper. Yeah, this is... Oh my god, I'm never going to pronounce... Dazoon Bloodright, which is now a tier 5 item. Massive area effect for Enigma. Minotaur Horn, second BKB on Rex Cow. Got some contact here. Once again, onto the Dawnbreaker. Black Hole committed for it. One silence committed to cancel it, but Dawnbreaker's low. Can they finish her off? She's running for it. Gonna ultimate. BKB, Viper Strike, death.
No, man, what a pick. What a huge...
Yeah, no limits. I mean, just not quite there. Hesitate and go out. Understandably, you don't want to be too far away from your base.
Nothing but Stygian Desolators. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath.
Thing, if you see the Dawnbreaker on the lineup on the other team, I mean, someone on BuyBackStreet Boys has made the right call. We need to jump this Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker is our first point of contact. If we can take down that Dawnbreaker, fights are going to go much, much easier.
Yeah, and you shift your black hole focus to the silencer and just nuke them down. They've got the ability to do that.
We do have buybacks on everybody except Bilsif. Just 50 more seconds for that. I like how the timer gives me like decimal. This is some trying to remember my coding here. 32 number of decimal places. I get 3 extra decimal places for my seconds.
I love it.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Okay, so we do have these. Oh, I mean, Eidolons playing a big factor here. Does not.
Chipping away at that tower. That tower is gonna go down, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep. Oh, nope. Oh man.
it's close.
18. It's got 18.
Somebody breathe on it.
Yeah, don't even look at it.
Oh, fight happening here in the top. Shackles out, CK in there. Black hole quickly cancelled, but that's 2 heroes down. Buyback's coming out. Silencer goes down. Buyback does not have silence up anymore. All silence is used. Kid Magic running for it. Shackles coming out to catch Necro. Down they go. CK fighting out, but down goes. Buybacks some more. Necro coming out. Rex Cow trying to jump out to safety. Goes down. Massive amount of illusions on CK. They catch the Enigma. Instantly deleted. Oof. So
What a great defense.
4
by
dead.
No Limits.
4 dead on both sides. 4 buybacks coming out for no limits. Do still have buybacks. Who do we got? Who do we got buying back on Dire? Shaman, Rex Cow,
Enigma
Marcy.
just bought back.
No buyback on Viper. No buyback on Bilsif. This is going to be the defense by the supports plus Enigma. I mean, this looks rough. This looks rough. 44 seconds. They do have Bilsif back up.
I wonder, does someone try the rat at this point? One got Dawnbreaker obviously going back to defend because he can come in at any point. Rack's gone down easily here.
Middle barracks is
Look at that Midnight Pulse do the damage. That's the damage you want to see on those illusions. They can't stay there too long.
It's wild.
The size of it, it's a giant, takes up the entire screen.
No Limits playing it cautiously here, taking what they can get, moving back, resetting,
They're looking at the Roche.
looking at Roche. Oh, interesting. Not a bad idea. How fast can the BuyBackStreet boys react to this? I think they can absolutely come here and contest.
They're reacting.
Disengage it.
No Limits reacting as well. Reacting to the reaction. They do have vision up, so they did see them coming.
Yeah.
Just scoping it out. There we go. We've got no man's land on Roche's pit. TP going out. Dawnbreaker having the freedom of mobility. Able to push out the bottom lane here.
Yeah, brilliant call here. Gonna take some.
Scans
gonna
going
start
out.
working
Smoke.
on this bottom lane.
CK is out. Ultimate goes out. Jumps in.
Go.
Gonna get this started. Executes the Enigma. There's no buyback on that hero, but CK goes down. Quick kill by
Dawn coming
Bilsif.
in, but is it too little, too late?
Lots of Dire dead. Lots of Radiant go down 2 as well. BKB out on Dawnbreaker. They're chasing. Shaman just gonna go back to defend. I mean,
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
ooh, that kind of benefited No Limits.
It really did. They're going to secure the racks here. There's very little they can do to stop this.
Yeah, that was buybacks. I mean, we don't have buybacks on any of the dead heroes. So it's just going to be Viper and Shaman. Dawnbreaker getting
And
things started.
They may call it here. I can't see a way around this for
Viper's
BuyBackStreet
doing the
boys.
damage, though.
Wow.
Viper's doing the damage.
Oh my god.
Necro thinking twice about positioning
What?
now.
What is that?
Viper
is
doing
happening?
the damage. Rip.
God.
Ripping it up.
I've never been so wrong in my life. I'm so, Oh man, Jakiro's gonna eat it here.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's a buyback. That's a dieback, rather. Ultra kill. Oh my goodness.
Top barracks are under
Oh my goodness.
I mean, the days of underestimating Viper in the late game is no longer upon us.
Anyone who says, "Oh, he doesn't scale into the late game," just kind of watch back and see this match. Unbelievable.
Radiant's top
I mean, with the CK down, they don't really have that sort of late game burst. Dawn not really able to put it out. And then Necro,
buybacks.
like Necro, the hero's got to be low for Necro to get the kill, and they just did not have the damage to get Viper low.
Lynx, that's got to be the game. There's no buybacks. It's it.
Radiant's middle
Pushing it out.
Unreal.
CK is coming
last
back
lift,
up.
3 seconds on Chaos Knight.
Radiant's
Waste Manager isn't done.
middle tower for Radiant.
Respecting? Respecting? Woof.
Respect here for
Respecting?
sure.
Not respecting.
No. Maybe didn't realize his team had already backed off. Yeah, they're going to have to contest the Megas, but they're going to live to see a little bit more time here.
Viper buyback. TPing in. They want to end this now. They don't want this to
Have to
wait.
end this now.
2 black holes are ready. Ancient exposed. I mean,
Yeah, come on.
they have what it needs. It's not going to take a whole lot.
Yeah, there it is. What a game. My goodness.
Ooh. BuyBackStreet
Second
boys take it.
That's as close as it gets. That was very, very well played on both sides. Super exciting game.
Whoa. I mean, the graph shows it. That was down to the wire.
Let's go with the graph. Wow.
Not a huge variation. I mean, right at like, what is that, 67 minutes? 51%. You know, that could go either way, right? According to graph logic there. Oof.
This graph makes sense up until about 40 minutes, and then it just goes absolutely haywire.
Yeah. I mean, see this big, massive, like, what is this, deaths or, these are deaths. Lots of deaths on BuyBackStreet boys. That was Roche. That was the Roche fight? That was the Roche fight, I think.
Yeah.
That was the Roche fight that went wrong. And honestly, it kind of just tipped the game enough. Wait, am I looking on the right side? I'm not. Because the graph is like... No, I am. This is the part
Graph
of...
just does some weird stuff. I mean, it's the experience line that starts to get really strange.
Oh, what a like... Congrats to both teams, honestly. That was some amazing Dota play right there. Very impressive showing of late game Chaos Knight, late game Viper. I mean, I'm old school. I still see these heroes. I'm like, these heroes have troubles late game. But I mean, over the years of patches, like Valve has been narrowing down what heroes are just. Every hero should have some kind of play in the late game. Viper just like the sheer amount of attack speed. Like, it doesn't even have that much like Butterfly. Okay.
Yeah, but factor in that Stygian, you're going to factor in 100 attack speed. Like these tier 5 items completely change
Yeah.
the dynamics of the ultra late game, right? Like I think it's all built in there to go, okay, the game's gone on long enough. Let's speed this thing up, Audacious 80 magic attack damage coupled with Scotty. I mean,
Yeah.
Grab it. Wow.
I mean, on paper, you'd think that Caustic Bath would have some kind of like the attack slow against the illusions, but I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't really see it. CK jumps
No.
in, hero gets deleted. That is the age-old story of CK. And I think Waste Manager was doing it amazingly.
Waste Manager played an incredible. Everyone did. Honestly, there wasn't a single. There's not a lot of criticism. I think
Yeah.
both sides did a phenomenal job. Like things that get overlooked and maybe don't get called out enough. Just the warding that came out from Bowfire.
Mhm.
I noticed throughout the game. I just went like really, really good job warding. But I think both sides, the supports did a great job.
Absolutely. Shaman ultimates, like fighting around those ultimates, you see how much damage comes out of it. Um, Fighting around that ultimate is always huge and often overlooked, often underestimated by the enemy team.
To think of how that game started with 5 deaths before the counter hit 0, set the tone for what we got to witness. Very exciting game across 60 minutes. Yeah, you can't ask for a lot more, Dota. That was about as good as it gets.
Yeah. MVP?
Uh, that's tough. Give the MVP to Rip. I loved seeing that Viper kind of prove maybe this misconception that he can win the early game, he can win the lane, but falls off. Dispelled any of that and just went, no, this is a hero that can play probably likely multiple positions and hold up throughout an entire match.
I mean, it's interesting to see like the numbers on Bilsif are high and amazing. High damage, high farm, high levels. The hero itself just like almost seems overshadowed by like the massive amount of black holes, silences, macropyres, the all the chaos. But Bilsif, just a bow and arrow, going around, taking out heroes quickly, I think was something to easily overlook there. But I mean, the numbers are there.
They are, and I think you got to look at what heroes did Windranger take out. Bilsiv took out Chaos Knight 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a small feat. Took out the Dawnbreaker 4 times, Necro 6 times. That's those are big ticket heroes that you got to pull out, and
Mm-hmm.
did a good job on it.
I mean, you have to give props to Ami, the Enigma. Like playing into this double silence, Dawnbreaker. I mean, the Enigma is like this is a fun hero to play because you take on so much what feels like such a big weight of the team fight. Attempting it deserves props, and definitely there were these big black holes in this match that just like really pulled it through for BuyBackStreet boys.
Yeah, and an exercise in patience for him as well. I think it's easy to get discouraged when you've got stuff that stops your big fun ult, but hung in there and really did their best to make them count, and I think it worked out really well.
I want to also give props to Rexcal on the build. This is how I want to see Marcy build. I know you're support, but you're playing to your kit, and I like it. I want to I want to rewatch some of these fights and see how the eggs silences plays out, because I think that's something also easy to miss. All right, that's game 1.
That was phenomenal. Thank you. I don't believe I can. I want to so badly cast the next game with you. See if you can. Maybe you can invite Lanky in here. He's a great caster.
Mm-hmm.
I got to step away, but this has been a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for co-casting, and great to have you. We got a match tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play tomorrow.
This warmed you up.
Oh, I'm fired up.
Heck yeah.
Ready to go. I love this league. I love these games. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day, and we'll catch you all on the next one.
Mm-hmm. Happy Valentine's Day.
Take care. Thank you, Lynx.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I did send an invite to Flynn. Fort Wendy, potentially being my next co-caster. And I gotta see if the lobby's going up. There he is. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Should I be in here?
Absolutely. Welcome. How's it
And
going?
then I assume the answer to this question, so I just want to throw it out there. Should I be streaming or should I not be streaming?
Your call. Entirely your call. I encourage you to stream. If this is content you would like on your stream, absolutely do it.
Okay. I don't have to check in with anybody. There's no.
No, I don't think so. No. As long as you are streaming with a 5-minute delay, I don't see an
How
issue.
do I do that?
In OBS, there is a
In
setting
OBS?
under File, Settings.
File
Jump in this.
settings. And
And sorry, under Settings, Advanced, kind of a little bit of a scroll down at the bottom. There's Stream Delay, and you'll need to enable that with a duration of 300 seconds.
advanced stream delay, enable 300 seconds. Fly. Okay. And I'll need to open up Dota, I assume.
Yes. I mean, I could stream it to you through Discord, so you're seeing my camera, or you can have your own camera and look at what you're doing.
I will use my own camera.
Okay. You'll need to come into the lobby. They're not starting yet, but they're going to start soon.
I'm opening now.
I can invite you into
Tell me
lobby.
something. Is my sound the same, worse, better?
It changed. I would say can you go just back and forth again?
Absolutely, 1 second. So this is my stream microphone, and then this is my headset microphone.
I would say your headset microphone is better. Your stream microphone, I can feel the room around you a little bit more, I guess. You sound a little bit more echoey, where this one, it's like, it's you. This is how I always know you.
That's totally fair. I definitely have the other one set up better for OBS, but they don't have to both be the sound source, so that's fine.
I can't invite you, but if you search for lobbies, it should come up WLDL.
Yeah. Browse. Password?
I'm gonna mute myself for a second here on stream. How would I just type it to you?
Yeah, why don't you just type it to me?
Crazy, right? You'd never have guessed.
Oh, see, I was putting a number in it.
Okay. Broadcast channel. There we go. You can join the broadcast channel. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna be right back.
Absolutely. You go pee. I'm going to finish getting my stream set up.
Be right back.
Absolutely. I am just getting my stream started, and then I will be talking about the game we just saw and the game we're about to see. What is the name of this team? BuyBackStreet Boys. There it is. Okay. I'm almost there. I promise. And then be good to go. Save that. Great. And going to get Dota as the source.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I've almost finished setting up my stream.
Okay. Let me know when I can call us ready.
You can call us ready when you are ready.
Casters ready. Do. Coin flip going out. I don't remember who did the last coin. I think I started my stream right as the coin flip, and then I had to stop my stream and start it again because I forgot the delay.
Oh, right. I'll need to.
Alrighty, game 2. Well, I gotta change my stream name.
I need to change my stream resolution.
Isn't there a way to like do a marker so you get 2 separate VODs? Now's not the time, I
believe
guess,
so.
but I'm not gonna try to figure it out now, but game 2.
Yes, Oh, some interesting bands. The Viper and the Wind Ranger right away. I wonder why.
Yep. Bill Sif, Rip, showing an amazing performance on these heroes last game.
5 seconds remain.
Meanwhile, we still have the Undying and Lich bands that we saw last game as well. You know, I was saying in your chat that Lich, I think, is probably one of the #1 pick bands I've seen so far in the tournament.
Definitely a
A lot of
strong
Warlock
hero.
bands too.
Yeah. Jakiro, Lich, Warlock. These are the supports on the tip of my brain on our drafting.
5
And to pick
Hurry.
popular.
I also agree with you. I think that you really have to focus on that Dawn ban.
Mhm.
You can't have a hero like that just charging into every fight, stunning everybody.
Yeah. I did like how BuyBackStreet Boys adapted. Started to jump the Dawn.
Only 10 seconds.
I need to turn up my volume, I think.
5 seconds. Hurry.
Yeah,
Hurry.
there we go.
Okay.
Let's see here. Drow ban, Shaman ban. Wow, they just don't want them to have anyone that they just played with.
Yeah. Forcing BuyBackStreet Boys to show some versatility, show some flexibility in their playstyle. Gonna have a first pick here.
5 seconds remain.
No Dawn ban. Let's see if one of these heroes picks up the Dawn. Gonna use a bit more reserve time. Last draft, both teams they just blew out their picks right away.
Yeah, storm through the draft. Storm through the draft to slog through the game. All right, there it is. The Jakiro.
Which team had the Jakiro last game? I can't remember. My brain does not function fast enough to remember who the Jakiro was on the last team. I'm trying to remember.
I actually think the Jakiro was on No Limits last game.
Yep. So BuyBackStreet Boys picking up the reverse.
5 seconds remain.
I'd have to go back and check.
It was Big Dad Energy. Big Dad Energy was
there's
putting
the
down the
Stalker.
Macropyres.
Yeah, so it was the Jakiro on the No Limits. Witch Doctor, another very common support in this series or in this tournament.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm looking for.
2 strong laners. Both of these heroes create a very tricky lane for the enemy. Unless you have some kind of dispel, Jakiro's fires just kind of whittle down your health. Jakiro's HP pool just a little bit higher than all the other heroes that you typically see in the role. Witch Doctor's infamous Maledict.
Hurry, hurry.
Cask in the right place at the right time. Oof.
There's yet another ban from the last game.
Yeah. Rex Cow getting a respect ban. I've been saying, at least if I haven't been saying it out loud, I've been thinking, oh, Disruptor.
Yeah,
But
I
Marcy,
love a good disruptor.
I like seeing Marcy.
Tell me where you're at, walls or circle.
I'm a walls guy.
I like the walls. I feel like you get 2 shots at it.
10
Yeah,
seconds
you can do some interesting things with it. I'm gonna brag. Got an MVP as Disruptor last night.
Hurry.
Whoa! All right.
I do the walls and Disruptor. The spells are unique. This hero does some very unique things, and I think
Absolutely.
if you can just like the glimpses, the walls, the sudden AOE silence that you can't manta out of, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Going for a Grimstroke.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I think we banned Grimstroke on BuyBackStreet Boys for one of the games.
I think that's right. Ooh, Visage. You
Okay.
hate to see a Visage. If you see a Visage and they know what they're doing, you are toast.
Yes.
Toast.
Yeah. It's an interesting hero pick to see for sure.
Yeah.
Dire team are now picking.
Ah.
Oh, it's Lynx's favorite hero. For anyone who wasn't aware, my good buddy Lynx here loves Sniper.
Oh yeah.
Plays Sniper all the time. Most played hero, is that correct?
Team pick.
I don't know. I get a bit itchy when I play the hero. I do play the hero, but like when I do it, I'm like, ugh. It's kind of out
I
of
know.
obligation.
I know. Lynx
So-
hates Sniper.
So
I don't hate Sniper as much as you do, mostly because I think I hate Pudge
10
that
seconds
much.
to pick.
But
I love Pudge. Pudge is my most played hero.
ugh,
I know I'm a dirty Pudge player. But here's the thing about
That's right,
Sniper.
I'm a
Here's
dirty
the
Microsoft
thing about
player.
Sniper. Sniper forces both teams to have to play around the sniper in a very particular
That's true.
way.
yeah. But I don't think Sniper is the only hero that does that. And I think that your argument against it, while fair, applies more to heroes like Techies, heroes like Pudge. I mean, even a hero like a Faceless Void or an Enigma.
Yes, but all those heroes, they don't just stand there and press a button and go pew pew pew.
Okay, I got one for you then. Nature's Prophet.
Nature's Prophet is challenging, honestly.
Radiance.
It's not an
Yeah,
easy hero to
I
play.
think that Sniper. I get exactly what you're saying, but I think if you look at the pie of heroes that fill up that way that the game changes, Sniper's slice might be the longest, but it's also one of the thinnest, in my opinion.
Dire's
Okay, I'll
I
add.
think that
I'll add a little bit to this hero. Completely ruins the mid game laning stage.
That's fair.
It's just
I agree.
like it's not interesting. Sniper laning stage is not interesting.
Radiance ban.
That's it. I'm gonna done hating on Sniper.
No.
There's-
You're very right. I don't disagree with you. I do think that Sniper's a boring hero. I do think that Sniper is one of the 20 to 25 heroes that will fundamentally change the way the game is played. That game. There are others like
10
PL who just got banned out, who I would just rather not face. Lifestealer who got banned out. I don't like facing a Lifestealer.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Lifestealer has this sort of same effect feel like Sniper, but it just doesn't feel as bad. There's something just about Sniper, the fact that there's this little guy who's just going pew pew in the back. You can't reach him. You're trying to reach
It's
him.
true.
Radiant team.
And on the reverse, if
It's
the
true.
sniper's on your team, it's like, okay, we can't really be that aggressive because if we spread out too
Yeah.
much, then sniper gets jumped and there goes all our damage.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And farm priority.
I mean, I
Like, you
don't.
can't farm when a
I
sniper's
don't
around.
want to be as affected as I am by this hero, but I can't deny it.
5 seconds.
It's
Hurry,
and like I say, I don't disagree with you. I just like to tease you a bit because I mean I think that the heroes that I just hate fighting against, you know, your PLs, your Pudges, I think that they have more of a game breaking or game altering impact than Sniper does at the end of the day. I think that there's no other hero that can do what Pudge can do. You know, the complete changing of where a fight is going to happen to our turf, no matter what,
Mm.
without costing anything. I mean, like you can do that with Venge, but you give up the Venge to
Mm.
do it.
Disruptor? I think Disruptor's glimpse is like,
Yeah, but that person put
Oh.
themselves in that position in the first place.
Yeah.
Anti-mage.
And I think that the Pudge can do this thing where you've like broken the entire game.
hmm which is
We have
why
a first in my chat.
I believe Pudge is the best hero in the game.
Yeah,
Mechanically, the ability to displace a hero is will always be
5
good.
seconds remain.
it really will. And I think that there are a few heroes that do something similar along those lines. You could say that, you know, the tiny blink toss,
hmm
Magnus,
hmm
Venge, of course. I mean, even sort of a clockwork in a way.
Choose your hero.
No Limits taking the Chaos Knight. Hit the Chaos Knight last game.
They did, yeah.
Waste
On
Manager.
Waste Manager.
Gonna
Yeah.
do a repeat.
Going back to the Chaos Knight. Did we swap Necrophos? Is that right? Was Necrophos on BuyBackStreet Boys last time?
Necrophos was on against Rip. Oh yes.
No, you're right. Necrophos was against Rip.
Yeah, I think No Limits did have Necrophos, I believe. Kid Magic. No, it was Vlad. I think it was Vlad on Necrophos.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Vlad on Necrophos.
Hats.
No, but Necrophos was mid. Was Vlad not
5
the
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Oh, maybe I could
I
be.
don't remember.
I'm so bad at this.
Yeah.
Let's do hats. Let's do hats before they disappear. Bowfire.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hero, you're
I'm,
naked.
I'm definitely going. I mean, I know you talked about the Jakiro last time, but if we ignore the Jakiro, I still feel like the BuyBackStreet Boys hats here are just far superior.
They do have completely different heroes, and they're as impressive as their last. Wait,
Yeah.
wasn't it No Limits last
The
time?
exception of the Jakiro, who
Yeah.
similarly naked, even though we've switched teams.
Yes, both BuyBackStreet Boys and No Limits, their Jakiros are naked. What's going on?
That's very interesting.
Who is stealing the Jakiro skins?
I think my favorite is the Zeus.
Yes, the Zeus skin is really cool.
I will say the Necrophos is pretty close to the Necrophos I wear.
Bill Sif rocking an AM that our friend Billy Skins also rocks.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
You are meant to hear links. Let me see why that's not happening.
Who knew?
Links, give me a
Testing.
sound test.
1, 2. Necrophos looking like a bird. Word. Bird is the word.
Interesting.
Coming through.
Now you're coming through.
The stage is set. Everyone prepare.
Wait, no. Maybe you're not.
Okay. Few quick introductions here. We're going to have a switching of sides. BuyBackStreet Boys now on the side of the Radiant. No Limits taking up the Dire side. On Disruptor, we've got Vlad on the Ocean. Waste Manager going to give us once more this powerful CK. And going to be on the Necrophos. Big Dad Energy going to be throwing out that cask, that Maledict. On the Witch Doctor. Kid Magic, you picked the Sniper. I'm not going to shade you at all for it. I wish you the best of luck with that hero. Once again, both teams going to be slugging it out. Bilsif able to blink out. It's going to be Necrophos going down first. Big Dad Energy going out. Vlad or dead on the side of no limits, getting absolutely punished walking up that high ground. I don't remember who walked up the high ground last time, but last time it was a little bit more even. This time, no limits. Rough start, rough start.
Begin the murder fest.
On the side of BuyBackStreet Boys, Rex Cow is going to be playing our Grimstroke. Ami? I apologize for mispronunciations. Going to be giving us this Visage. I'm always excited to see some good Visage gameplay. Bill Sif on the AM. Bowfire, Jakiro. And last but certainly not least, Rip. Going to be giving us the Zeus. How's it going?
Zeus is already a little low mana here, but we do have a bottle, so
Yeah.
that initial exchange, getting that bottle so early.
That is an early bottle. I'm guessing Zeus was the first blood awardee.
I need to adjust this. There we go.
So as
For
our
some reason, I
lanes-
can't get the directed camera to come up.
Ouch. Lots of damage. Maledict. Gonna tick down Rex Cow. And Waste Manager. Woof, there's the power of the Visage right there, but also Big Dad Energy, able to put out a lot of damage with the Witch Doctor. That's gonna be a trade of kills in the top lane.
Very interesting. Meanwhile, I think the mid lane has sort of settled in. Let me get the last hits and denies up here.
Yeah, I mean, alright, if I'm gonna choose mid lane, and I just want like a no-brainer, I don't want to think too hard. I want very little action, I don't want any stress. These are the two heroes you would pick.
Oh, we're going top. Grimstroke is going to be taking a lot of damage from the Maledict.
Oof.
Ooh. Waste Manager is going to bring down Rex Cow. The Visage was able to push back the Witch Doctor, but the full health CK still going to be able to just walk over and farm under tower.
Bit
Be a
of
nice, easy pickup of gold
exchange, bottom lane on the ocean, gets taken down.
here. Oof, this Necro hanging out despite being quite low.
Yep, Bowfire capitalizing, going straight onto him. There is going to be a blink up in a few seconds.
I don't think he wants to blink under tower. I think they're fine just letting the Necrophos waste all those resources.
Yeah.
Necrophos is going to have to play it pretty safe until he can get a Death Pulse off, get a couple of last hits for some regen.
Mid lane,
The
sniper.
Glimpse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, the Necrophos is going to go down here. Absolutely. Meanwhile, top lane, the Grimstroke able to pick up the Lotus for free. Jakiro's going to be doing the same in the bottom lane. Disruptor is still level 2.
Oh,
In the
top
mid lane.
Sorry, top lane, we got some action.
Oh,
There's the Cask Maledict. Damage going out, Big Dan Energy going very low. But they're going to turn on Waste Manager. And Maledict's not going to do enough damage, but able to give out some soul assumptions. This is Visage's power.
yeah. I would say that stick on Visage was very well timed to make sure that the Maledict didn't have any damage to stack off of.
Mid lane.
Meanwhile, the Witch Doctor roaming around with this blood grenade. Well, not roaming, but wandering around with this blood grenade. I think they're going to try to get another kill on this Grimstroke at some point. The Visage so far has been a little too hard to kill.
Yeah,
He's hanging out at half health, though.
deceptively tanky with 2 levels in Gravekeeper's Cloak.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we've got a pull. And we are fighting over river runes. Mid lane, ooh. Both mid heroes have gotten quite low. This could result in a kill here, and the Zeus goes down.
Yep, pew 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 pew. Top lane.
Oh,
Cast
CK
goes out.
silenced.
Waste Manager getting
The
low,
damage from the
but
Visage.
they're going to be able to take down the Grimstroke. Waste Manager
Is
just going to back it off. Happy with the 1 kill.
Yep. And then the healing coming out from the Witch Doctor. We're gonna technically get a pull here, but
Yep.
the creep has 1 hit point, so it's not gonna last long. Just a little help resetting
It's the
them.
thought that counts. It's Valentine's Day. It's the thought that counts.
I mean, I honestly think that helped a little bit. It moved the wave a couple of inches towards the CK's tower. It's gonna help him secure some extra last hits, or at least secure some more in the following
Every
wave.
little
The
bit
Grim
counts.
does seem to be looking to set up here.
Yeah, so does Big Dad Energy. Both heroes. Both supports. They want to see some action in their lane.
We do have Lotuses in about 30 seconds. It could be that Grim is just going to hold that ground in order to... oh, here comes the Witch Doctor rotating over. The silence out on the Witch
TP.
Doctor. He's teleporting.
That's
He's
out.
going to get out.
Happy to
And
leave
it
that
doesn't
fight
look
quickly.
like the Visage and the Grim have enough follow-up to go after the CK right away.
It was the right call. TPing, there was Soul Assumption stacks. I think the Witch Doctor was going to get a quick nuke if he didn't get out there right away.
Absolutely. CK is going to pick up the Lotus. We're going to fight over the Lotus bottom. The Jakiro's quite low. And the Jakiro goes down. Who got the Lotus? Bottom?
Looks like... I think Aang just used it.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
I heard the sound go off. Witch Doctor just doing a nice casual stroll back to lane, grabbing a rune.
Sniper appears to be punishing the Zeus, but is low.
Oh,
Here comes the
ultimate.
Zeus, using the ult, trying to kill the
Committing
sniper.
in there.
Oh, this
Taking
is
that
gonna
tower
be a
damage,
misplay. Wow, the sniper with the shrapnel stacks was able to just bring the Zeus down. We've got some action top lane. Here comes a Cask Maledict, I assume. Yep, there's the Grimstroke who's going to feel it.
Big
We've
damage.
got the Soul Assumption stacks on the Witch Doctor.
It's enough.
Both supports are going to go down. We've got a lot of stacks on the Visage. Oh, and we're going to use them. But that will be the end of the interaction. We are at 7 minutes. Disruptor going to get the Wisdom. Do we have an automatic Wisdom by the Grimstroke?
There's only
Meanwhile,
one.
Sniper's actually stacking for so just taking some side camps. Grim TPing back to lane.
Damage.
We still have a Wisdom rune top. I wonder if No Limits is aware that they could go after it.
Yeah, a bit of a late get on that XP rune. I mean,
We're going bottom. The Ice Path is out, but the Ghost Shroud does prevent the Anti-Mage from following up.
got Ice Path level 4. I always like to note when the Ice Path goes out on Jakiro.
Grimstroke did pick up the Wisdom rune top. Sniper has gotten an illusion rune and is just using it to push mid. Zeus is farming the jungle.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Visage with 6. Very dangerous.
Radiant's middle tower is taking
Those familiars are a big part of what makes this hero so scary. And you can see that pretty immediately with them being able to counter the initiation
We got a
by
rotation.
No Limits there in the top lane.
Sniper moving himself up to the
Yeah.
top here. Kid Magic wants to do a bit of pew pew onto Visage. Maledict is down.
And the Visage goes down. Can we
Vex
get the Grim
Cow.
as well?
Also,
Yes, we can. And what about the familiars? This is those are 200 gold each, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
yeah, yeah, I think so. Let's see. One more hit.
We might find out here, but we might not know. The familiars are going to get away. And the CK casually picking up another Lotus.
I mean, this is what
Although-
you get what you pay for. Sniper able to take down mid tower and rotate to another lane with 2 kills. Gonna be
Yeah.
a
Oh, he's
good
going on the Zeus.
Zeus in trouble. Sniper running in has the shot, but good TP decision there. It's tucked
Very
away.
good TP decision.
Get away from that hero. Nobody wants to be around Sniper. Not even on Valentine's Day.
Meanwhile, bottom, everybody's about half health. It does seem like Anti-Mage might just be casually farming. I don't think that the Necro and the Disruptor feel like they can go in. The Jakiro, quite a strong deterrent.
In
and
Bill
the Anti-Mage
Sif.
comes in.
That's enough.
Yep, there goes the Disruptor.
Salt goes out, just add a little bit of damage.
Oh, the Witch Doctor goes down to the Zeus ult. So a support for a support on opposite lanes.
Missed the Witch Doctor death. Oh, and I missed the death on Necro.
I also missed the death on Necro.
Gotta keep up. I gotta keep up.
It's tough. We've got action going on in all the lanes. I mean, this is exactly how that last game was. A lot of early action, a lot of quick action following. Oh,
So
I
we got
appear
3
to-
heroes now. Bottom lane. EP in. We do have an ultimate, a death ward on Big Dad Energy. And a pause.
we also are so close to the Necrophos ult.
Some
11 minutes into the game, no Necrophos ult though. That's a feels bad.
yeah.
The Necrophos has had a bad game so far. You
mean-
can see it in the last hits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big gap between the 2 pause 3s. Visage 4600, Necro 29.
2900, yeah. You almost wonder, I mean, like the Necro, it looks like the Necro has the shard queued up. Gonna go directly into the shard for a farming item. Probably not gonna be able to circle back around to a Radiance. You curious about whether or not we're gonna go Boots of Travel right away? I almost feel like this Necrophos has had a bad enough game. You've got to consider some other item. Maybe get yourself a Sange for some stats, or if you feel like you could use it to some effect, maybe a Blade Mail, but I don't think a Blade Mail is the move here.
Hmm. Yeah, back foot Necro itemization can be a bit tricky. Using to go 2 null talismans.
Yeah,
What are your
but we're still only at 868 health on the Necro. I just feel like this Necro needs to do something to get some more survivability.
Yeah. Especially as pause 3 where
Essentially-
you want to kind of be active early. I think any survivability on Necro is a good choice.
Well, especially in a situation like this, I mean, you know, you're barely beating the Jakiro in farm at this point. Looks like the CK is getting bullied a little bit by the Visage. Not a big surprise there, but we are going to have something go on bottom.
Yeah.
We're just grouping up. We've got 2 supports and the sniper coming in here. I expect to see some pressure on this AM, but Grim and Jakiro both here as well. They may have sniffed out the pressure, and they're backing up. They're backing up. The sniper also hearing about it and going back mid right away. Zeus going back mid. Someone went through vision, and that whole thing got kind of blown up before it started.
Snags.
Oop,
Gets
we're
the
going on the
invis.
Zeus here.
Ugh, that damage, but no vision for him. Luckily, that
Yep.
illusion was an
Dire's
illusion.
bottom tower under fire.
Oh, but here comes the smoked Dire. No limits. Possibly looking for a pick. Zeus, was that the
X-Cow showing himself in front of this team. Gonna be a quick
Oh.
death.
there's the first Reaper sight. Getting a stack. 1 HP regen and 1 mana regen.
Dire's
Fortunate
bottom
set
tower is
positioning.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Quite aware of the team, and they're gonna move up to the top lane here. Immediate assassinate goes out, but Waste Manager gonna ulti, chasing down. Not sure if he realizes there's an entire Dire team right behind him.
Well, those
Radiant
familiars
team?
realize it. 100 gold. 100 gold for a familiar, not 200. 200 combined.
Dire's bottom tower is
We'll pretend that's what I was thinking.
In my
It looks like while we're all 5 here, we might as well all 5 push.
Yep, top tower gonna get pressured now. Cliff
We
goes
are gonna
out.
have the forts. It looks like the Visage is gonna show up to defend, possibly alone. Just keep a little pressure, make them think about it. No, we've got a TP in from the Jakiro.
Good glimpse back by Bowfire on the ocean.
But the
Go down to
Disruptor
the
is
Zeus
going to pay
ult.
for it.
Ultimate going out. Witch Doctor ult.
The Visage is
Brimstroke.
down.
It's the double silence. Gonna be able to push them back a little bit, but they're gonna come right back. Sniper there. Zeus getting pulled back, stunned, assassinated.
Yep. Oh. And Sniper just gonna plink plink the tower while the CK continues to hunt.
This is the kind of
Mage gonna sneak the Wizardman.
this is the kind of pressure that I'm used to seeing out of No Limits, and I think picking the sniper, having that really strong lane, strong damage coming out of them, they're able to apply this pressure very well.
CK gonna pick up a haste rune, maybe?
Yep. Just gonna use it to farm. That's the armlet. See what items are gonna come out soon.
Sniper is working on an Orchid. No, that's the CK that's working on the Orchid. Sniper is working on a Dragonlance. Necro finally buying the shard.
Don't quite yet have... Oh, Battle Fury just came out on Vilsif. So this is what we're going to be watching. AM. AM is going to be kind of... The sake of the BuyBackStreet boys is their kind of stopping point. I mean, right now, they're kind of under a death ball.
Ooh, we're going bottom. Missing the ice path, pretty big. Circle coming out from Disruptor.
We're going to defend
This
this.
is going to be a
Waste Manager
pretty
coming
solid
in.
defense.
Ultimate comes out. He's ready to rock. In goes Necro with a shard. Gonna do some damage, but goes down right away. Not a big health pool.
That's exactly what I was saying about with this Necro with just a shard.
Waste
Just
Manager
not-
in the Macropyre is gonna get taken down. That's 3 down. 4
They were able
down.
to take down the Visage, but
We're in the back, able to
Visage and
take down
Jakiro.
one more,
Okay.
but Vilsif,
ooh, what a decision!
Sniper
I think
doing
I
what
think
Sniper
the AM
does.
thought
Pew
that other people
pew.
were a little closer. That feels a bit like a throw. If that AM could have waited for someone else to engage first.
Sniper. Able to take down 2 heroes before going down themselves.
We have a DD in the river.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
We're gonna go
Has
for
the
that
Necro seen
DD.
it? Yeah, the
Yeah.
Necro's gonna go for the DD.
Double damage.
What is this Necro gonna buy? I think the Necro's probably gonna circle back around to Radiance now,
Yeah.
even though he's so far away from it.
This is the common build. I mean, it's a comfort.
It
right?
is.
People see
Yeah,
it. People
but that's
see
exactly
it.
what I'm saying. Is when you're this far behind, I feel like we're gonna wait. 10 minutes to see that Radiance. Oh no, the Necro has changed. We are going after a Shroud.
Hears
I
ya.
think that's a great idea.
He hears ya. Into a Zeus. Into a Jakiro.
A Grimstroke, a Jakiro. I think that Shroud is huge. That's a
Soul
great
Assumption, magic damage. I think magic resist is the way to go.
decision. Yeah, absolutely.
I applaud the item choice.
Actually, the Witch Doctor has a cloak as well. Might be going after a Glimmer Cape, of course, but just getting a little bit of magic resist is not going to hurt against this team. We do have a Battle Fury on AM. We are working on a Manta. We have a Pavis on Jakiro.
Pavis? What is a Pavis? I've never heard this word until Dota.
You know, it's a type of shield. I'm gonna say, based on the item being a shield, but otherwise, that's all I got. Like, you could tell me I was completely wrong, and I would have to accept that.
You know what? I've played Diablo 2. Maybe I've seen this word in Diablo 2.
You know what? Was it a paladin shield?
Potentially. It's been a while.
Okay. Okay.
I did play the resurrected version recently, but I mean, that was like 5 years ago at least.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh, Necro. That might be a mistake. Using the shard to engage here and immediately feeling the pain. But we have ults coming out. The Disruptor ult is going to slow down this entire thing.
They're just going to
There
back
may
it
not
off
be
here,
any
but
follow-up.
CK
Nope.
has the
Grim is gonna
catch.
pay.
They're just going to walk forward with this sniper.
Yeah. The sniper can just follow the CK illusions. Let the Necro be the second point of contact. I think we're really going to start relying on this Visage to just be enough damage. There goes the Jakiro.
They're able
These
to just
supports
put
are
out.
just getting caught out just enough for this this CK to initiate, take them down, and move on.
Look at this. Doesn't even have to get
Honestly,
close to the tower. Doesn't even have to get his hands dirty. Sniper just sits back, chipping away at the tower.
this game is feeling similar to the last game in that it's very swingy. There are moments for both sides. I do think that I prefer No Limits in this game by quite a bit.
Hmm.
I just don't think I see what the BuyBackStreet boys are going to do late. This AM has to get on top of the sniper and kill him, and there's so many ways to stop him from doing it.
Yeah, I mean, what are the options for BuyBackStreet boys here? They don't really have any jump other than the AM. The rest of the heroes are these backline. They don't want to get too much in your face. Visage can be tanky if you build them that way, but tends not to.
I feel like you're relying on this Zeus to come up with a bunch of damage somehow, with like some sort of refresher orb Ags build, and we've got a shroud on the Necro. The CK isn't going to care about that at all. Oh, whoa. That was quick.
That was quick. On the Visage. Did not see how that happened. Probably.
Ooh, the Grim is going to go down as well.
I mean, No Limits. Just able to
Yeah.
get these quick kills off. This is not good. I mean, they were thinking about Tormentor, but they thought, oh, let's just get a couple kills before we do this.
Yep. Sniper doesn't even have to participate in the Torm. They're going to pick it up for free. Where's it going to go?
Witch Doctor. There it is. Great shard to have. Makes this
It
hero
really is.
much harder to jump.
Not only that, but I feel like, you know, one of the great things about Witch Doctor is that mid-game damage, and Voodoo Switcheroo, a little bit more of that mid-game damage. Oh, Visage getting caught out. Oof. That feels like a focused frustration error. I know you're close to the tower, but the rest of your team is nowhere nearby, and you know they just took Torm. You have to expect them to be coming down the lane.
Hey, Mjolnir out on Sniper. Still applying pressure onto the top lane here. Out goes the Witch Doctor ult. Bowfire is maledicted. Let's have a shield. That shield isn't going to do anything.
I don't think that the Bowfire is going to go down here. It's going to be close. But
Magic.
No, meanwhile, a quick kill on the AM from the Sniper, and it just starts to feel more and more out of hand for the sides of No Limits here. CK pushing mid. Necro, having taken over the triangle, appears to have gotten himself stuck on top of a high ground. You're going to have to TP out. But with that shroud finished, oh, look at that. Going into the Sanj Kaya. The Necro heard me saying it. You need some stats. You need some tankiness. Can't afford to just build a Radiance. Oh, the Visage getting caught out again.
Couldn't go out. That's a good macro fire. That's doing a lot of damage.
It is.
Sniper
I
is
was
still
worried
there,
for a
though.
minute there. but that macro fire did enough damage. This fight is so split up, I can't keep track of all of it.
Yeah, that macro pyre sitting there was like the right positioning. Sniper not quite
Yeah.
there in the fight to be able to do too much damage.
So one of the things about that fight is he had just killed the AM in the bot lane very far away. Is CK hunting this AM?
Yeah, in some trouble here. Bilsif blinks out. Not gonna be able to follow up on that. Disruptor can catch the AM in the right spot, but when you pull him back, AM's already got level 4 blink. Gonna be tricky to pick off Bilsif.
We're going for the Basher. The Manta already completed. I could see that being a part of a way to come back here. If the AM can complete the Abyssal relatively quickly, I could see that being a way to take the Sniper down before anyone can get there. If the side of No Limits is a little too spread out. However, in a situation where No Limits is clumped up around the Sniper, I still just don't think that's going to be enough.
I like what I'm seeing from Bill Smith. Bilsif. Like this is kind of what you need to do for BuyBackStreet Boys to kind of stop the bleeding. AM
Yeah,
has the
absolutely.
mobility, has the Manta now, so does have the ability to shrug off some silences. And just has to apply pressure on the map somewhere, forcing No Limits to react to parts on the map they don't want to. And the thing about a sniper lineup is it has to stay together. If it starts to spread apart too much,
Dire's middle tower is being
that's kind of how you play into a sniper lineup. You have to spread them out, pick them off.
Dire's middle tower taking
The problem is that right now they're just giving up ground to this Sniper.
Yeah, the issue that I'm
Anti-Mage blinking in
seeing,
for a courier.
issue that I'm seeing on BuyBackStreet Boys draft is they don't have frontline. Like they don't really have a
Don't.
mid-game frontline. Visage
They don't have front line. They don't
doesn't
have catch,
really
and they
do
don't have
it.
initiation.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
And you can't depend on your AM to do any sort of tank. Even late game, AM frontline is not really there. And the draft of No Limits, they picked a draft to just go, and they haven't stopped going.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Very tanky, a lot of sustain.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Looks like the Visage is going to try to pick off the Necro with the AM's help.
Scary. CK jumping
This
in,
might
pulling the
get
sniper,
through.
Zeus back.
Dire's top tower is
Cliff comes out, but we have Bilsif catching a nice quick kill on the Necro. That's it.
It looks like that might slow No Limits down just a little bit. They're not quite sure where the AM is. The CK seems to be chasing illusions.
Radiant's
But the Sniper just going to work.
Yeah. Doesn't even care about like the back door. Just, you know, I have a gun. I'm just gonna go pew 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 pew.
AM is going to pick up the top tower while this is happening.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
No Limits probably doesn't feel like that's the biggest deal in the world. Ami is going to get the deny.
Denied.
Worth something. No Limits is going to circle around to the top lane. See if there's any engagement between this Necro and this AM.
I mean, he did just pick up the kill now, but I mean, risky. You don't see where No Limits is, where the rest of the team is. Bilsif just gonna move. It's a little bit more
Yeah.
farm. The AM needs to come online. If the Backstreet Boys are gonna have BuyBackStreet Boys are gonna have a chance at pushing back this death ball, the AM's got to come online.
But instead, it feels more like the BuyBackStreet Boys are just looking a bit more like the new kids on the block.
The Zeus has items, and there is no pipe on the side of No Limits, so they might have some resistance there. Waste Manager
This
ult.
isn't that far from
Cow.
the refresher. Is going the refresher Ags build that I was talking about.
Agree.
Radiant's top tower is
Very moments for
We're
Rex
just gonna
Cow.
take a tower in the meantime.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, the BuyBackStreet Boys really are just going to keep farming. Going to keep the AM and the Zeus far away, accruing some sort of wealth. The AM is not that far behind the sniper and farm though. There's only 300 gold separating them at this point.
I mean, so you talked
Sniper
about
with the
other
Hurricane Pike.
heroes. You talked about other heroes that do what Sniper does similarly. The thing about Sniper is that you are on the clock with Sniper still. Like there's like Zeus kind of does what Sniper does, stands in the back, does a lot of damage, but doesn't scale in the way that Sniper does. And
That's true.
despite like the weaknesses of the hero, if you don't have the draft, if you don't have the coordination to act on that Sniper, you're just kind of sitting back and watching this hero take away the map from you.
Yes, absolutely. And now they're going to put the Aegis on the Sniper, put the Shield Rune on the CK. We're going to smoke up. We're going to charge in. The Visage is going to get connected on first. This looks bad. The Silence out on the Disruptor. Macro Fire in a good spot. The Sniper being gone on in the back is going to go
Aegis.
down. The Aegis is going to pop. The Visage down in the fight. Necrophos comes in with the Scythe. Disruptor down. Sniper is going to go down twice to the AM, but CK here to follow up. Is the AM going to beat down the CK?
Bilsif doing
It's
the
a
work.
58.
It's
Oh.
enough.
And the CK goes down to
Comes
the
back.
Familiars.
Big Dad Energy. Also going to taste the blades of AM. Come
This
back.
is huge. This is huge for BuyBackStreet Boys. With the team wipe, that was through an Aegis. They were just able to engage from the right angle as as No Limits was feeling the strength of their Aegis, their Shield Rune, their smoke, and they dove right into the triangle. And BuyBackStreet Boys, knowing what was going on, were able to come in from behind, split them up with the Macro Fire, take the Sniper down twice, and that was the key. It didn't matter what the CK did to the rest of them. When it was just AM versus CK, AM was gonna win.
Yeah, massive damage coming out of AM. I mean, Bilsif positioned himself perfectly in that fight.
Absolutely.
Sniper was
We've got an
occupied.
Eagle Song on Bilsiv.
Quick kill on the Sniper to get the Aegis down. I mean, that's kind of what you need. You need to keep that Sniper occupied, so he's not doing the damage that it can. What items do you want to see come out? It's going to help BuyBackStreet Boys firmly place themselves back in this game.
Well, that's a good question. I think that everything we've said about them so far is still true. I think that No Limits can still expect to take the next fight if it doesn't happen in a similar way where they get split like that. I think it's all on BuyBackStreet Boys to continue to position well in the coming fights. We might have some action here up top. Bilsif has found himself a sniper.
Yeah, they're moving in on him. This is the kill that they want to find. Zeusalt goes out, seeing the rest of the enemy team. Rest of No Limits coming back to help the Sniper.
Oh no!
Goes down.
The
That's what
glimpse
they
back, but
want.
the sniper goes down anyways.
Yo,
And another
amazing
huge
macro
macro
fire.
The Necrophos is going to go down in the macro fire. The CK is going to go down in the macro fire. The Disruptor tries to come out and help. Can't get there. This is a huge swing.
It happened too fast. They spotted the Sniper. They were able to take him down before No Limits could get in position.
They're winning this game the only way they said they could. They're staying on top of the Sniper. They're separating the team. In a way, it's almost on No Limits at this point to recognize that they're being too aggressive, that they felt this strength, and that they need to play just a little bit more carefully so they don't get caught out in that same way. And Sniper can't be farming alone like that.
I mean, going up the high ground. You don't want to high ground into a well-farmed Sniper. The sooner you can take down high ground before the Sniper becomes too strong. This is the time. This is the time for the BuyBackStreet Boys.
No Limits without buybacks, so they're going to be able to take this Rax and presumably leave. I've noticed a lot less talking in this game. I believe in the last game there was quite a bit of typing and voice lines.
Mm-hmm. Both
People seem to have woken up
teams
a bit.
locking in. They
Ooh, a
want
stack.
BuyBackStreet boys want the 2-0, no limits. Does not want to give it to him. Am I getting that right?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I think so. And No Limits was feeling so strong, but 5 to 10 minutes ago, and after 2 real bad fights, I mean, honestly, that first fight couldn't have gone worse, and that first fight should have gone so much better. Picking up an Aegis, picking up a Shield Rune, smoking, and getting immediately split like that. And BuyBackStreet boys now feeling quite strong. I still feel like all the things we said, you know, their lineup is squishy. They don't have a frontliner. They don't have catch or initiation, but
You know who's really gonna have to step up to the plate? You know what? You know who really needs to counter this AM?
Necrophos.
No, the only catch they have for him.
Witch Doctor? CK? Disruptor?
Disruptor. You're gonna have to get that ultimate on the AM at the right spot at the right
Right.
time.
Right.
It's not gonna be easy.
Fair.
It's not gonna be easy. You do have Sniper for high ground defense, but you did lose a rack already. No Limits, showing a really good, strong early game, but this AM is coming online. And a good AM player is going to make that scary. It's going to make a late game very scary.
The AM 400 gold away from buyback, but no one on buyback timers yet. We're gonna push mid here. There's the Lotus. Lotus on Visage. Oh, AM going in, taking out Disruptor immediately, but he might pay. Taking a lot of damage.
There
The
it
Reaper
is.
Scythe comes out on the AM. Witch Doctor goes down in the back in the meantime. The Grimstroke connection. Jakiro dropping the Ice Path. Oh, Sniper walked into the Ice Path in the back. This is
Sniper's
dicey.
still alive. Sniper's still alive. Gonna run
Sniper's
back.
alive and CK's alive. Oh, that's a lot of damage on the CK. Oh, and the
Oh.
Sniper goes down as well.
Goes down
That
to the
Visage
soul assumption.
Blade Mail did a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that Visage Blade Mail killed the Sniper.
I think you're right. I thought it was the soul assumption, assuming that it went soul assumption, assuming. But no, I think you're right.
But no, it was just shrapnel hitting that Blade Mail. Well, we have a buyback on Necro, but no buyback for CK or Sniper.
I think the
And they are both
AM.
quite a bit away.
I think the AM nailed it, jumping on the disruptor, getting him down quickly. Didn't get the ultimate off. That was exactly what you needed for that fight.
And they're going to lose the mid racks here. BuyBackStreet boys taking their win and going home. They're going to go push bottom, presumably. No Limits finding themselves in a familiar position.
How much is this Lotus Orb doing for them?
I mean, the Lotus Orb, I think it's doing a lot.
Yeah, they've got a lot of like single targets. CK is like it's a very slow chaos bowl. Like you can see it coming from a mile away.
Yep.
Being
I
able
mean,
to
you can use
reflect
it on
that.
Reaper's Scythe as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Cask, you could bounce back a cask.
Assassinate.
Yeah, definitely a good pickup.
Yeah. Not only that, but it's on the Visage. And I feel like this Visage is the key to this game for BuyBackStreet boys at this point. Not necessarily the full tanky frontliner that you would expect them to want, but still filling that role by just being tanky with the Blade Mail, being tanky with the Lotus Orb, and having a pipe. And I honestly think that that Orchid is doing a lot because every time No Limits engages, someone's are relying on their overwhelming CC, and any silence really changes that dynamic by quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so what I'm seeing right now, there's something missing. There's an equation, a very simple 1+1 equation. Zeus equals pipe. Where's No Limit's
Yep.
pipe? They do have
That's
Glimmer
a very good
Capes.
point.
Like, they've got Magic Resist, Glimmer Capes. They've got a Shroud, but I want to see a pipe on top of those things
I mean,
because
Disruptor has a Glimmer Cape and a Cloak.
Hmm?
Disruptor is building a pipe.
he's building the pipe. It's coming. It's coming.
He's 2,500 gold away from it. Is that
It's looking rough. I mean, they've lost 2 racks. Sniper likes to have a stable high ground. Sniper does not have a stable high ground at the moment. Has items, has damage. Daedalus, Mjolnir. This hero is going to do damage, but starting to find the ground being taken away from him.
I also feel like that Hurricane Pike just isn't doing enough. The Sniper has been out of position the last couple of fights, almost through no fault of his own, just getting jumped in the back line, having those good macro fires separating from him from his team.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like really good Jakiro spells in these fights. It's doing a lot of work for them. Atos, able to lock a hero down. Also has the Agnum
Follow up
Scepter,
with the Ice
like
Bath.
can't underestimate Jakiro. There's a reason why this hero is so heavily picked.
Yeah, I think that Jakiro would be a solid second support with almost any support. And you can sort of decide like Jakiro can go safe lane. I think we definitely feel like you're a stronger 4 than 5, but it's just such a strong support, such a pushy support. I mean, I think that the Liquid Fire and Liquid Frost being free is kind of crazy in lane.
Mm.
Just a strong presence throughout the game, and these macro fires have been doing such a good job of splitting these fights in half and allowing BuyBackStreet boys to focus on the side of the fight that they can win, winning that side of the fight, and then moving on.
Mm. I mean, we're not seeing the same kind of CK that we were seeing last game.
It's true.
Like what is CK up against that is just not working as well this game?
I think it's the AoE nature of BuyBackStreet boys. You've got the Zeus ult, you've got the Nimbus, Jakiro, even the Visage with the familiars being able to stun the illusions to set them up for follow-up damage. The stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have much more ways of dealing with illusions.
And then of course AM with the Battle Fury.
Yeah. It's looking good. Bill Sif is playing this really well, like super farmed up, top of the net worth. I mean, it's easy to get AM wrong. It really is. I've played many AM games and failed because you feel too much of an onus to try and help your team if you're on the back foot. But I mean, Bill Siv is doing exactly what you need to as AM. Farm your items, push out lanes, get yourself to the late game where this hero shines.
It really is this Basher brought this AM online and then going right into the butterfly from there, following up with this Scotty. I mean, AM is just putting out so much damage at this point.
Who got the Aegis? I didn't even register in my brain that there was a Roshan fight. Or Roshan
There was
take.
a Roshan fight.
I mean, Roshan's down. When did that happen?
So that was that fight earlier. That was when that was when No Limits was at the peak of their strength. And I bet we can go see it at the end of the game. I could point to the graph. Roshan dies. They put it on Sniper. CK goes into the river, picks up a shield rune. They smoke immediately, and CK charges into the triangle. This is when CK picks up the disruptor in like a second.
That was the
But
turning
while
point.
that happens, AM goes on the back line, kills Sniper very quickly. The macro fire goes across the stairs up to the triangle. CK and Necro are up in the triangle. They can't get back down to help the Sniper. Sniper goes down twice. And that's when No Limits may have lost the game.
I remember it, and it's crazy. It's crazy that that was a turning point, and that was such a turning point. So much has happened. Like Bill or the BuyBackStreet boys have just like taken over so much ground since then.
Yep.
And
it's because they were able to follow up with that second fight that happened over the tier 2 because Sniper was just farming the Ancients up next to the portal by himself, got jumped, killed, and No Limits tried to follow up and just immediately, like without sniper.
Hmm.
I mean, you know, you're not wrong, and I haven't disagreed with you about it yet. Sniper changes the game, and now you have to play around sniper. And as soon as sniper was gone, No
Yeah.
Limits had no chance in that second fight. Got cleaned up,
Mhm.
and back-to-back team wipe fights just really took them out of this game. I mean,
Mhm.
there's a 20K net worth lead on the side of BuyBackStreet Boys.
Yeah, massive swing. So what items do we have coming
AM
out?
is going to circle back around for the Abyssal, though I do want to see buyback on AM. 1,200 away from buyback.
Yeah, I mean, definitely securing an Abyssal. Abyssal is such a good, like, kill. Oh, onto the Waste Manager. Billsif going aggressive here. Sees them catched out. This is what you don't want to see in this lineup. Spread out.
Yep. And in the same place where the sniper died. I just feel like No Limits has to accept that they can't be off farming by themselves right now.
Mhm.
They don't have the front line, but they have all of the speed in the world right now on the BuyBackStreet Boys. And
It looks like they're going to get a
they see
return
you.
kill maybe here. Ami alone. Has the shard. Going to be able to hold out for a little bit here. But I'm not sure if it's going to be enough.
Oh, that's going to do it. But has made some space. Roche is going to go down very fast to this AM.
Yeah. I mean, it confirms for
There's
the
not going to be a
buyback
roar.
that they are free to
Limits.
take this.
Yeah, No Limits probably knows it's happening, but there's nothing they can do about it.
Ageless power is mine.
Zeus is going to pick up the banner. And of course, Billsif on the AM picking up the Aegis. This is going to be 5 dangerous minutes for No Limits. Especially with Bot Tower already getting pushed in. I'm curious to see, you know, we've talked about this a couple times already. Like, don't you feel like BuyBackStreet Boys should not go bottom?
I have thoughts about this. So the default brain mentality is to go to the lane that you need to take the rack. But there's the school of thought that I have, especially into a lineup like Sniper that has a whole lot of damage in the back that you need to get to.
Right.
Why not just walk up the high ground that you've already taken? Like there's no towers
That's
there.
exactly what I'm saying.
Like you're not worried, like you don't have this wall barrier right at the high ground that you can walk up and then just fight on flat ground. Like sometimes it's just more advantageous to take the long way around. Don't walk straight into the enemy's most defended point.
But that's what they're about to do right now. Here we go.
In right
AM
on the
jumping
necro.
on in,
There's
going
the
after Necro.
ultimate.
Here comes the Yules. AM silenced. CK silenced Unleashed. Necro goes down. Witch Doctor goes down. Oh no, Witch Doctor is alive with the Voodoo Citrus. No, but now he does go down. We've got a buyback on Disruptor. AM coming back with the Aegis. The tower's down. We're going after the Rex, but AM going on Sniper with the kill. Disruptor down. CK down. I would not be surprised if we saw the GG come out from No Limits here. They don't have any buybacks. This is over. They're not going to need to do it, but there it is.
Yep, that's GG called. 2-0 for the BuyBackStreet Boys. Right? I can't remember.
Yep, that is correct. Oof. Wow, No Limits had this game in the bag. They were able to come back on the BuyBackStreet Boys with 2 huge fights. No Limits letting themselves get out of position. There's no other way to say it.
I mean, I'm gonna say it. The sniper pick bit them in the ass.
You're right.
I'm not sad to say it.
Yeah, I know you're not. I know you're not.
I mean, okay, so I'm going to talk a bit about drafting.
Sure.
I think what ultimately bit both of these teams in the ass is the pause 3 picks that they had. You see both Visage and Necrophos. They're not dissimilar heroes. They kind of have this same sort of feel. They have a lot of damage output. I mean, Visage, Almy played it well. Visage has stuns. Visage has the means to sit in a battle, absorb a lot of damage, put out a lot of damage, and able to fight early. But early game against the sniper, against the snowball that they had, Visage wasn't online yet, didn't have items, Orchid. Um, some decent kills, honestly. Like, it wasn't doing poorly, but I think the hero wasn't a centaur. The hero wasn't a sort of hero that can absorb a big, massive death ball. Um, Maybe that worked out for them because on the other side, no limits. Once the game turned, what was Necro doing for them? I mean, he kind of stood
Yep.
in the front, but he wasn't able to control. He wasn't able to stop
Yep.
AM from jumping in, having his way with
Yeah.
a hero that he wanted. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm focusing in on the pause
That's right.
threes, but I mean, like, I think there's always this like I don't want to like shunt the pause three position into a particular set of skills and heroes, but I think both teams kind of suffered a little bit under what the heroes they had in those positions.
I think you're right. I mean, we were talking about it. One of the reasons why it took BuyBackStreet Boys so long to get their momentum was because they didn't have a tank, they didn't have an initiator, they didn't have that catch that they needed to start the fight on their terms.
Mhm.
And in a way, they won because No Limits got strong and started to take fights that were essentially turnable.
Mhm.
Started to take fights in places in the map where BuyBackStreet Boys were able to say, okay, great. You've split yourselves up, and we are going to prevent you from getting next to each other again.
Mhm. I mean, props to Ami. Like, so Visage, very hard hero to play. I would say one of the hardest heroes to play in Dota, truthfully.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I genuinely think Micro, like I've played Meepo, I've played Visage. I think Visage is a harder hero to play than Meepo once you've kind of got the feel for Meepo. For me, I just like I don't have such trouble making this hero work. I think Ami did a great job of it. Uh, yeah, I mean, I want to hand out MVP. I mean, I mentioned Bill Sif, what Bill Sif was doing in the game. Uh, Shakiro, like I was watching the team fights. I mean, there's a reason this hero is picked. I said it before, but there's a reason this hero is picked because it brings such utility into team fights. There were some macro pyres there that they were just in that last fight. I mean, they had the Aegis. Like, I think Vlad did exactly what Vlad needed to do in that moment. Put the ultimate down. AM was stuck. AM got knocked down, but AM had Aegis. On top of that, there was a macropyre running straight down that fight that was just doing massive damage. And I'm sorry, but like CK has a weakness, and CK's weakness is AoE damage, even with a heart. If your illusions can't survive, this hero becomes kind of a pussycat.
I think you nailed it when you pointed out that team had a Jakiro, that team had a Zeus, that team had a Disruptor, and No Limits didn't have a pipe.
I mean, I probably overrate a pipe, but like there's just
No,
some
I disagree.
heroes that equal pipe.
I think that a
Zeus
pipe
equals pipe.
situationally is incredibly important. And we've literally laid out the perfect storm of when a pipe is important. You've got three huge magic damage heroes on the other team, and you have a hero with illusions that can get bursted by huge magic damage.
Mhm.
They just needed that pipe.
Mhm. But I mean, great game overall. Like not as back as
Yeah,
forth, I would say, as game one. I think game one was just an amazing display of both teams ripping into each
absolutely. Game
other.
one, you would feel like a team was strong, and then they would lose a team fight.
Mhm.
This game, it was much more No Limits for a long time, and then BuyBackStreet Boys able to turn it on a couple of key fights.
Yeah.
Really boils down to those key fights and those macro fires and
Mhm.
taking the sniper out.
Mhm. Great games though.
Well,
Good job,
great
both teams.
games, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for
Um,
co-casting.
Absolutely.
Um, if there's any captain that wants to jump in and do an interview, I guess we're not in the WLDL chat. This is a my bad. I think they're gone
Indeed.
now anyway. I missed it. It's my bad.
Indeed.
If there was a captain or even any player that wanted to jump in for interview and I missed you, Catch you next time. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks again for co-casting.
Absolutely. You as well.
Happy Valentine's Day, and looking forward to some more WLD action. We got our game tomorrow. Week 3, every team is just kind of like feeling themselves out, finding the heroes, finding the meta. It's a great tournament so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Me too. Can't wait.
Mhm.
I hope we have a fun caster for our own games tomorrow.
Absolutely. Dave the Conqueror,
Yeah.
looking at you.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Links, I'll catch you next time.
Yep.